Good evening.
No.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to an evening with Loading Ready Run. We're pleased that you can make it.
Considering your other options. I mean, what else could people be doing right now?
Enthusiastic.
It's like, whatever.
We couldn't get into the magic party, so we're here.
Yeah.
Is this one louder? Oh, this is the louder one. There we go.
Dumb party of stupid anyway.
We actually just came from the magic party.
It's pretty awesome.
You might be able to tell that I'm losing my voice. Because if I try to speak...
And just as a reminder, or as a warning, Matt is kind of drunk. He will probably tell you that about 50 times in the first 5 minutes.
Be sure to ask him all the difficult questions.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen 50 Magic Pros dance to Gundam style?
No, I haven't, because they were all hanging out in a circle, not dancing together. It was awesome.
Gangnam style.
Gangnam style.
It's not actually Gundam style. Gangnam style.
That would be awesome.
Anyway, Matt and Kathleen are coming. They are supposed to be here. Yes, you can have a water. Thank you for asking nicely. Matt and Kathleen are indeed going to be here. They're just trying to get some stuff out of our Bandland table because we have like fun prizes that Wizards gave us to give you. So. Yeah, I know. So this is the evening with Loading Ready Run. In the schedule, it is a panel and then a screening. But they do that so that we can just basically have time to do whatever. So usually this is where we go, all right, well, we got nothing, so ask us questions. But, and I'm sorry that she can't be here for this. Kathleen has been so helpful recently in editing, in being like secondary editor, and she's been editing Checkpoint for this past month, which has been supremely helpful, that as you can see, Graham actually, a presentation edition. In that I have something to actually show. Yeah, which I usually don't. So I'm impressed too. And also, for those of you who aren't here, go with me on this journey. Get
off the stage. You can go sit. What the? Dude. Not cool. Party foul. Party foul. Yeah, I got the hat.
I like you drunk and naked.
For those of you who aren't here, we recruited video interns, Sarah and Jason, to film the panel this year, so that people can watch it later.
Oh, what? We can be louder than that. No, be louder.
What panel was? That's a panel was
That's
that?
a Cards Against Humanity. But we're cooler than that.
Yeah. So I guess I will go through this then before we move to Q&A. So the first thing is something that you already know about, but we wanted to show you this funny thing because we thought of a funny name for it and we wanted to show it to you, and Matt was like, can you please do this video? And I was like, oh, I'll see if I have time. And I did. So yeah, just experience this. Sound? Should be sound. There's no sound. I'm going to go back. Is there sound from their computer now? I'm going to wait until Oswald gives me a thumbs up. Okay.
Turn the volume up and down.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
So at probably our earliest Desert Bus 6 meeting, maybe our first actual Desert Bus 6 meeting, because the first time we talked about Desert Bus 6 was actually a Desert Bus 5, like
.1,
like post-mortem. We were like, well, because Desert Bus 4, of course, was A New Hope,
right?
Because that makes perfect sense. And Desert Bus 5, we didn't actually go into really with a name, but it became Busing is Magic.
Wasn't it Busing is Magic? The Gathering?
It was the chat room was named Hasbro Presents Desert Bus for Hope 5 Busing is Magic the Gathering. That was entirely the chat moderators doing.
So we didn't end up going with Defivered Bus.
No. Well, no. It was
no.
It was Defivered Bus.
Yeah, our official name for it was Defivered Bus.
Yeah.
As in like what is it? Scream. The movie Scream 4 was Scriforum.
Yeah.
And when people used numerals as letters, so we were being silly. And then we were joking during the first meeting, you know, what can we possibly do for Desert Bus 6? And someone was like, it should be Desert Bus 6, Desert Bus 3 in America. And we were like, that's the best name we have. Because it's weird, like we were trying to think of other movie franchises that have had more than 6 parts, and we can't do like
Star Wars again.
And Before Time.
Yeah, we can't do Star Wars. Like we can't do Star Wars again. We can't do Desert Bus 6. Order of the Phoenix. What's the 6th Harry Potter movie? Yeah, we can't do Desert Bus 6, the Half-Blood Prince. That's weird.
For those who said Land Before Time, we're not going to do Desert Bus, the direct-to-video edition.
We should. That's awesome. I think we have next year's name.
And what other movie franchises have actually
none worth knowing?
No, well, one.
Police Academy.
Okay, there's Police Academy. There's one big one, but you'll find out what's in those boxes later, shortly.
Suffice to say, it may or may not have been worth the wait.
Did you tip and fit back in?
And you guys can enjoy your wonderful...
There's one other movie franchise, of course, that has made it that far. One good movie franchise. But for obvious reasons, we're going to wait until Desert Bus 7 for that. So,
Why is my chair wet?
Matt and Kathleen, you should enjoy your Enforcer gift bags.
Gift bags.
Apparently they give us gift bags now. Check it out. Yeah.
check them out.
I'm going to open this and there's going to be a club soda in it.
Matt, look, mine has like Reese Pieces and a magic booster.
Yeah, there's a magic booster in there.
And also you just got clubbed.
Yeah. Is it though? Like, I don't know.
You know what? I'm thirsty enough.
Can I share? I just want to share the ingredients list.
I was just going to say, guys, the ingredients list is insane.
Sparkling water, baking soda, the souls of the innocent, tears of the damned, and yellow number 4.
That's my favorite kind of yellow.
How is there yellow number 4 in this?
Less than 2% unhallowed moans.
The nutritional information is also really good. It's 250 servings of terror. Terror from fear is 30, which is, let's see, total fear 4 grams, saturated fear 9 grams, abject horror only 55 milligrams, which is like way more than you're supposed to have. Probably okay.
That's like 3 daily allotments of saturated fear.
Yeah. Screams 75 milligrams of screams. I need an adult 26 grams. That's really good. It's hard to get that much.
0 grams of Cthulhu, which is reassuring.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like.
Why does everybody keep stealing on this jacket?
Can I just say, called it, by the way? I mean, given my current state, it's delicious, but...
There's one.
Wait, the rest of you guys got crabs too? So everybody got crabs?
No, I got Fudgy the Whale. Cool. So, it's a good thing that's not an annoying noise when there's 5 of them going at once.
That's why I just selected it.
So Matt, you missed it. That I did that Desert Bus intro you wanted.
Which Desert Bus intro?
The one you wanted.
Which one was that?
Oh God.
Now you have to do it again because I missed it.
No, the Desert Bus 6, Desert Bus 3 in America one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You played it.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to see it.
No.
I told them to start without us.
And it was my idea,
Yeah.
but you didn't play it while I was around to watch it.
It was the first
And
thing on
I
my
moved
list.
away from Victoria, so I will never have the opportunity to see it.
Shut up.
As of Monday.
Yeah.
Do you want to play it again?
No.
Keep going. Keep going. We're wasting time.
Oh, come on. So the next thing is that this is not like, oh, it's so cool, impressive news, but we're doing a website update. Paul's been working really hard on this. Version 9.0. Yeah, I know.
It's 9.
Well, it's 8.5, or it's 8.
Last I remember it was 6.
Well,
Not paying
keep up.
attention. Yeah, Jesus.
How much beer did you have, Matt?
It wasn't beer.
Okay.
That explains it.
I would call that.
So,
No, 2 is the correct answer.
No.
The rest wasn't.
It's 8.0 currently. Ordinarily we go to 8.5, but this is a pretty major update. So I'm just going to show you some screenshots because I don't want to go into to showing it online right now. But it's going to have a carousel on top here. If you can, well, can I get my cursor?
Those are
over there?
widescreen.
Can I get my cursor onto that monitor? Can you see the cursor? No, you can't.
No.
All right, the upper left thing, it's a carousel. It's going to cycle through the most recent videos. On the side, there's going to be a thing of all of our, all the different shows. You can get easy access to that whole archive of shows or the most recent episode. Any video that's embedded on LoadingReadyRun.com is now going to be full width, which is really, really nice. At least it's something that I think is really cool. You'll notice there's no ads there because we got sick and tired of them. Because people were complaining about the ads that would like steal the
Focus.
steal the focus or play music, and we just decided, you know what, these are not making us enough money
You're
to make
10 millionth
to make this kind of inconvenience worthwhile.
You want a profit?
I'm what?
Alex, can you just make sure he doesn't have the mic?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So anyway,
I'll
thank
do
you.
what I can.
So I wanted to tell you about
It is
that.
a dark day when we want Alex to have the mic.
Oh, thanks, Jared.
I love you, Alex.
Real
I'm
sweet.
sorry.
That's great.
So and
I know where you're staying.
for the really hardcore, you'll be pleased to know that all your hard work has finally been given fruit. That the wiki is finally in the main nav bar. So that's something that we've been doing for a very long time. So
All the
that's a fun
access to
thing.
all the spam we've ever needed.
Now, speaking of updates to the site, the bit where you give us money. We are implementing a new storefront. You are not going to see that many changes to it, but I assure you it's a big thing. One thing you will see is improved shipping rates because we're going to be shipping. We're going to be shipping through Penny Arcade. They're going to be handling the back end of our store, which is going to mean way better shipping prices to the continental U.S. Surprisingly, and it astonishes me that this is true, better shipping prices to elsewhere in Canada.
There's a legitimate reason for that, right?
Really?
Well, because when you ship within Canada, you automatically get tracking. Like you were given, you're also given insurance.
Yeah, which is nice.
Which is nice, but nobody wants to pay $12 to ship. Like it costs more to ship a DVD to, I don't know if you know the locations, but here's Victoria, here's Nanaimo on the same freaking island we live in. $12. To ship something to Florida is like $8. Like, how does that make any sense?
We have had occasion that a shirt will be, or an order, and 2 identical orders will be cheaper to ship to the UK,
Yes.
than to on the same island we live on.
Like I could drive there for less than gas money. I probably should have.
I haven't looked into international pricing, but I'm sure it's
Gonna be better.
It can't be worse.
No.
So for those of you from Australia or the UK or that one guy in Croatia who orders all of our shirts,
Thank you, by the way.
yeah, thank you to that guy. So, but what could you possibly want to buy? Well, new DVDs. Yeah. So, here's the thing. The masters are at the printer. We really, really tried to have them available here at PAX to premiere and sell to you here because we know that you want them and we would like for you to buy them, obviously, and they weren't able to. But what are they? Well, one that I announced at PAX east that some of you might remember is the Whatever Thing. Yes, old school Loading Ready Run content. This is for people who've known us for a very long time and have really demanded that this be available in some way. So what is going to be on the Whatever Thing DVD? Why don't the fancy keynote presentation transitions tell us? Well, an epic meandering commentary with Morgan and Graham. Basically, Morgan came by and he and I watched every episode of the Whatever Thing in a row. And because they're all the same basic setup, and we can't be like, well, in this episode, you see what we did is we changed the lighting from one side to the other side. And no, so it's much like the commentary Alex and I did on the go to town on the crap shots. That it's like 2.5 hours. Like it's a double layer DVD. There's a lot of Whatever Thing content. For the long-time Loading Ready Run fan who's been looking to see that, that will be available soon. It also has an unaired pilot because for some reason we didn't air it.
I didn't even know that.
I don't know why. We talk about it, again, I guess spoilers, on the commentary for it. We're like, why didn't we air this?
Apparently we have standards?
We were, no, I tell you what it was. We were, I guess that's accurate. We were concerned that because it was week to week like news stories, that we were concerned that it wouldn't be timely enough.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a real concern for the Whatever Thing. For those who don't know, the Whatever Thing predated the Fail House, which itself predated Feed Dump. So this is like proto Feed Dump. So that's pretty fun. I just realized, does anyone here not know what it is that we do or who we are?
You're lying.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You are lying.
I don't know about the
I
rest
don't
of you.
know your face. I believe you. You look pretty sincere.
What about the one in the back there? Can you stand up, please?
I believe you.
The guy over there that's
You're
shrugging
lying
seems
too.
seriously legit.
Okay.
So
So there's 4 of you at least. Okay. Hey. What's up?
Thank you for coming to a panel you knew
We
nothing
didn't
about.
introduce ourselves.
Yeah. What's your name?
We do internet sketch comedy. We make other comedy video series as well for The Escapist and Penny Arcade Television, and we've been doing it since 2003.
What's your name?
I'm Robert.
And what's your
Hi,
name?
Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Robert.
What's your name?
Oh, yeah, I'm Graham. What's up?
I'm James.
I'm Jared.
I'm Kathleen.
I'm drunk.
There it is. 4. I can't follow that up. I'm Alex.
There we go.
The drunk one is Matt, and the one beside him is Alex.
Yes.
Just said that. Idiot. What's your name?
Alex.
What are you, Matt?
Steve.
Hi,
Steve.
It's gonna be a long night.
It already is.
Yeah. Moving on.
So
What else is on the Whatever Thing?
All the man cooking.
Yeah.
Of course, there's the original 3 episodes that were actually part of the Whatever Thing, and then the follow-up episodes, the Gigantor, the Swiss meat roll, and the manly meat mushroom, I believe, or the other. There was one other one in there somewhere.
That
It's-
live thing that was recorded in some capacity at some point?
No, that is on the Crap Shots DVD. That is
Right,
already
okay.
publicly available. God help us.
Yes.
So, what is the other DVD? It is not season 6. I swear we're working on that. But
Wait, does anybody think they know what it is?
Season 1?
yeah,
Season 6.
no,
No.
I just said that. Yeah,
No. No.
no, okay,
Nope.
Season 1 was created in
No.
no, but that's coming.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Did that seriously just take 5, 6 guesses?
Why wouldn't it? Yeah, it's a little out. Okay, so here's the thing. Friday nights, Wizards backed the series, and so it was up to them whether or not it goes on DVD. And we're like, we want to do a DVD of it, and they're like, okay, but because of legal malarkey, you have to do it now. You have between now and January. And we're like, well, all right, I guess that's our next DVD. So, but we didn't want, like, Friday nights, for those of you who have seen it, that was the Commodore Hustle spin-off miniseries. We did 4 episodes about us playing Magic the Gathering. which we're big fans of. That's 4 episodes of 5 to 6 minutes. That's not a DVD. So what do we do? Well, on the It's Magic DVD is the original Commodore Hustle episode, It's Magic, and all 4 episodes of Friday Nights. That makes total sense. Woo! Pardon me, as I said, I'm losing my voice. Also, commentary from all of us on all of that. Also, a Friday Nights blooper reel, because it's really, really funny. Friday Night's deleted scenes. I teased on Twitter that I had completed the master of the first DVD of ours that required a legal disclaimer. That's because these scenes were deleted by standards and practices at Hasbro. But we're allowed to have them on the DVD. In fact, I'm going to show you one of them in a few minutes.
They're funny.
Yeah. Really awesome. Also, all of the videos of us down at the Magic the Gathering
Community Cup.
Magic the Gathering, yes, the Community Cup last year. The 4 crap shots that involve Magic, even though they're already on the crap shots DVD, we figured out let's throw them on here. And some content we made just for this DVD, such as a deck tag of Jer's Feldergriff Commander deck.
For those who wanted to see it. I got lots of tweets about that. What's in your Commander deck? What's in your Feldergriff deck? It didn't exist at the time that we originally filmed Friday Nights.
It's also the appropriate deck list for any person who wants to play second in any game of Commander ever.
Yep.
However, people kept on asking me about it, so I eventually made it and started playing it against these guys. So we did this to tell you what's in it.
Yep. Also, there's a Learn to Play Magic with Graham and Jer, which is, it's in quotation marks because we're teaching you how to play Magic the way Wizards intended with the 9th edition core set starter How to Play Magic box, which is
extremely up to date.
Incomprehensible.
So that's what you did with that thing.
It has an awesome guy who tells you all about it.
Yeah. And finally, a deleted stinger from one of the episodes, the tilting table, which I'm actually also going to show you now. So, and in fact, that's the next thing I'm going to show you. Actually, first of all, I'm going to show you the funky legal disclaimer, because that's a cool thing. Wait. Bonus content, commentaries, and the opinions provided here are not representative of the opinions of Wizards of the Coast or Hasbro. Which is important because of the deleted scene. This is a deleted scene. We actually read the script for this at last PAX Prime when we announced that we were doing Friday Nights before the scripts had been approved. So we thought we'd show you the final scene now, which in the episode Friday is replaced by us talking about the Japanese Eternity Vessel.
Oh.
So this is the Amulet of Cocaine.
I love this one. This is so good.
Okay, I thought of a great artifact. It's called the Amulet of Cocaine. Listening? Okay, go with me on this. You sacrifice it to give target creature haste until end of turn, but then on the next turn they have to use another amulet or they don't untap. Okay, but you shouldn't have to sack it, right? The amulet should stay in play with a cumulative upkeep, so it keeps costing more every turn, but it casts for 0. Right, because the first one's always free.
Hey guys, next round's gonna start soon.
Oh, okay, I'm out of prizes. I'm just gonna go join the draft in the back. Not me, prize bitches!
Cocaine, it's funny, right?
Yeah. This is drug use. Was a concern. And I also have, because it's only 30 seconds long, I thought I'd show you this as well, because it's another fun thing from the DVD, that this was supposed to be, it's what we call a stinger. Some people, there's another word that some people use.
Just a tag, I think.
A tag,
yeah.
Which is what we play after the credits on our videos. And we had one for the 3rd episode, which was the Commander episode, but we didn't have ones for the others. We didn't use it, but this is the tilting table.
Hi, Graham Stark here for the tilting table. Did you get mana screwed? Did you scrub out? Did your opponent just top deck his only piece of removal? Don't pout, tilt out! With the new LoadingReadyRun tilting table, you can take out your frustrations without causing a scene in the game store. The tilting table comes with enough cards and dice to set up a game and folds flat to fit under a bed or kind of fit under a couch. 100% safe. The word guaranteed was used for entertainment purposes only and does not guarantee. The tilting table. Don't pout, tilt the hell out.
Yeah.
Have we ever actually explained tilting?
I think it's
kind of
I think it's a
self-explanatory.
common phrase.
Who doesn't know what
Magic-
tilt means?
Magic players.
Do you know where it comes from?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So who doesn't know at all what being on tilt means in relation to the game Magic the Gathering?
Or just in life.
Yes.
Well, yeah, in life. Okay.
Wow, wait, why did hands go down? Does tilt mean something different?
They were done. They put their hand up, we had logged that response, and they removed their hand.
I hadn't logged that response.
Okay.
I'm not actually
Tilt
sure
is.
where it comes from. I just know that being on tilt is like being really, really upset at Magic the Gathering.
Wait, you don't know where it actually comes from?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I heard it, but I don't know what the genesis of the phrase or.
It comes from pinball.
Yep.
Because when you shake the machine, you're
tilting it.
It goes. It gives you the tilt warning.
Yeah.
Right, and then the machine just like shuts down on you.
Yeah, well,
It's
if
like
you do it enough.
tilt, because you bumped the machine too hard to try and adjust where the ball is.
So when people get so angry,
Sounds like my first time.
playing Magic that they.
Some people get unbelievably angry playing Magic.
It was actually it was incorporated into poker first, and then sort of subsumed into Magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess in our local community, like being on tilt just sort of applies to anything you're upset about. It's just like, oh, I couldn't pay rent this month. I'm like super on money tilt.
I've never heard that.
That's because you always have money.
That seems like a problem that
Though
sort
we
of
did
expands beyond the range of a tilt.
When Alex says in our community, he means in his head.
There was a period of time there when just general dismay at something was illustrated with the gesture.
When Graham says that there was a time, he means it still goes on today.
I haven't done it a lot lately.
You may not have, but I still do it. So it is still ongoing. You're not off the hook yet.
So,
Sorry about that noise.
the Whatever
Nice work,
Thing,
man.
the Whatever Thing DVD and the Loading Ready Run It's Magic DVD will be available when the new store launches, which will be very, very soon, and we hope that you are as excited about that as we are, which is very so. Yay! Now, we want to tell you about a fun new project we're working on.
Can I help talk about this one? Is this the project I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Think so?
Yeah.
Which one are you thinking of? Wait. Here.
I hit
Look,
it.
is it this one?
Yes, that
Okay,
was.
okay. Do you remember this video? Boop. Yes. Kathleen.
Okay.
If you don't
so,
remember that video, do you have problems?
Matt, I said Kathleen. Do we need to take the mic away from you?
Probably.
Alex.
So anyhow, that video is based on a mobile game made by a company called Nimblebit. And Nimblebit is actually three guys, two of whom are twin brothers, one of whom is part-time, and they make really delightful iOS games. If you've ever seen Tiny Tower or Pocket Planes, actually they're on Android as well. Play them, they're great.
This is a
They're
late
really
night.
nice guys, and they have a great attitude towards monetization as well.
Briefly, this is a late night panel. Can we talk about what we call the other game they made that's really popular?
Oh, Frog Fucker!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Excuse me?
It's actually
There's a
called
game,
Pocket Frogs.
Pocket Frogs.
Tally played it, and I saw her playing it, and I was like, that looks kind of fun. And then I realized the goal of the game was to breed different frogs together. I was like, oh, Frog Fucker! And then I realized there's something like 10,000 frogs you can collect, and I'm super ADD, and I was like, nope, and just deleted it right away. But anyhow, they're really nice guys, and they really liked this video. They thought it was great. So
they contacted us after. It's amazing because it's the same thing that happened with Wizards. Is that we don't go looking for this. We legitimately love Magic, and we made that video, and we legitimately were enjoying Pocket Planes, and we made this video. And the people who made it contacted us and were like, "Dang, you guys did a great job on that, and we want to talk to you about making Pocket Planes shorts." And not just Pocket Plane shorts, Pocket Planes and Tiny Tower. So we're working with Nimblebit. We're making 3 Pocket Plane shorts and 3 Tiny Tower shorts. And they're going to be pushed out in the app, and you're going to see them on your iOS device. And we're super jazzed about this because they're really, really nice guys, and they let us just do what we wanted to do. Obviously, they got script approval, but they let us, just write funny things, and we're just super thrilled about it because they're really, really nice guys. They're just a breeze to work with because, like Kathleen said, they were two guys. Like, they sent us an email, they're like, hey, we thought about you doing this. Would that be okay? Yes, we would like to do that very much. Okay, how much would you want for that? I guess this much? That sounds good. Do you want half up front? That sounds great. We've sent a check.
You forgot a step there.
What?
How much do you want? This much. Okay, that sounds good. Shit, we should have asked for more.
We should have asked for more, yeah. You know, spoilers, and don't put this online. Just be cool. Don't put this online yet, because we're going to show you one of them right now. We have a little bit more volume from the computer, just because the other things were a little bit quiet. So this is, well, like, we call it Pocket Planes 1, just because it's one of the 3 Pocket Planes videos. But hopefully you enjoy this.
I didn't see that either. Like,
yeah, well, I just finished it. So like I said, we've got 3 Pocket Plane shorts and 3 Tiny Tower shorts, and those are going to go out through the app.
Yeah, so if you want to see them, you have to download Pocket Planes or Tiny Tower,
but they're free. They're free apps. They're like, I personally have given Nimblebit $5 just because I like their games, but you do not need to give them money to play the game, and I love that so much about them.
Did you just say those are going out through the app?
Yes. That's the baller part.
Through the #1 iPhone game of the year last year.
We don't tell Matt.
I not know that, and also awesome.
We don't tell Matt much, do we?
We may have told him that. He could have just
gotten drunk.
Yeah. He could have just forgotten. So.
What's the other thing?
We're counting how many times. We're counting how many times Matt informs us he is drunk.
Yeah. I'm
6.
drunk, and I figured that out.
7 now, thank you.
So that was a hell of a lot more formalized than our panels usually get. So now we cue your A's. We are here for you to do whatever you want. We A your cues.
There you go.
We answer your questions. I'm just tired. I'm not drunk. I'm just tired. So there's a microphone right there. And if anyone has any questions for us, please line up and we will go through as many questions as we possibly can, which is usually all of them. And yeah, if you have any questions, we try to avoid sort of like going down the whole line sort of questions unless they're really quick answers, because there's 6 of us and it takes forever otherwise. So feel free to direct your questions if you have them that need to go to a specific person, or just, if it's not a directed question, just go ahead and ask it, and whoever feels like they can will jump in. And go right ahead.
So Jared, I just want to know, how's school going?
School's going really well. I just got my grades back from my final class over the summer, and I was sure that it was not going to be a grade I was happy with, because my teacher, an art teacher, was an artist. This was a class called design, and we started classes with, this is a color wheel. I don't know that anyone actually uses color wheels. Oh, maybe designers do. They probably carry them around with them and look at them all the time. So, yeah. I got an A- in that class, and I'm happy with that because it kept the streak going. I've got straight A's!
So, isn't that actually especially impressive, because the teacher started the class by going, now, I don't give out A's.
Yeah, I was very happy with that. So, yeah, school's going really well. I have 1 class left that goes all the way through the next 8 months. But it's apparently awesome. So I am looking for a job in Victoria. If you know of anyone. Yeah. And assuming that I can get that rolling, then we will see what kind of time I have and what kind of time I have to do things.
Yeah. So hopefully Daryl will be able to be more involved. In fact, actually, Matt is not coming back to Victoria with us. Matt is going on the way home from PAX to Vancouver, to where he is going to school. So if you two could actually just officially tag out, that would be great.
All right, get off the stage.
Can you please tell Matt to go now?
Awesome.
I didn't need those
Stairs.
kneecaps anyways, man.
Wow, he got those. He got those.
See, he's on tilt.
Those stairs are tricky for sober people.
Where's he gonna go? Is he gonna walk
I'm
out?
not sure what his end goal is here. He's drunk enough to commit to it.
But not enough to actually stay outside for more than a couple minutes, right?
I actually just have to go to the bathroom, and that was as good an excuse as any. I'll be back in a minute. But I'll let them stew for a while.
In a couple minutes, right?
He'll
We
be
have
there
an
for-
opening for a loading ready run crew member.
We will pick on you a lot.
Yeah, you need to have. How do you feel about having your self-esteem systematically destroyed?
What's that? Cool. Good call. Sorry.
We're not going to be the new Stockholm guy.
Get real close to the mic.
We're not going to be the new Stockholm guy, are we?
In Stockholm.
You probably would be.
No, he has a baby.
Sad.
Yeah, he does have a
Tim
baby.
has a baby now. Hey, person who just asked a question, do you play Magic?
Little bit.
Okay,
Going to
what-
PAX 3 years ago got me.
Good enough. What's your favorite color? Of Magic, not
Blue or black?
blue or black. Sweet. You get a wait. Hold. You get a hold. A black Magic the Gathering beach ball. Honest to God, we have boxes of these things.
Well, 2 boxes.
Come up and
you take
come
up
up.
Alex, I have a present for you, and there is a present inside the present.
What? Bring it on. We'll trade you.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to ask a question,
If it's
get up
another
there.
club.
If you also
It's in a Minecraft game.
Magic the Gathering beach ball, you're free to.
I have. So here, you can have Steve, and then there is something inside that, which is inside another one.
Something inside another.
Okay, there's a Steve head with a bag in it,
I believe it's pronounced Steve.
with a bag in that.
Open the bag.
With a box in it.
Oh, it looks like magic cards.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah, I think we all see where this is going. With a magic card on top of it. Uh-oh. It's
What's
a
the
bump
card?
in the night. Under that is... yes.
Drink it.
Well played, sir.
If you're spilling that club soda on anyone, you're spilling it on yourself. Thank you very much.
Oh, if you pull anything funny out of the counter in my backpack.
Nice.
All
right.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Next question. What you got?
Okay, so I actually have a question about you guys playing Magic. So, with the whole Magic series going on, I was wondering, in relations to the videos, like, how much is your playstyles like presented in there the same as how you actually do it in real life? So, like, is Jeremy really focusing on the broken deck style, or?
Can you field that while I pee?
Absolutely. Can I come with you?
Yeah.
Cool.
On the topic of that, thank you for giving me an excuse to leave the room, because it was very necessary.
Okay, so we actually have talked about this in the past.
Bye, guys. I'm glad to see you're using the buddy system.
So we...
This has been the Loading Ready Run panel for this evening. Thank you for coming out.
How's it going, Kathleen?
Pretty good.
That's good. So we've spoken about this before, actually, because it's kind of funny. Friday Nights was written and subsequently shot over actually a really long period of time, much longer than most Loading Ready Run videos go through. And so it sort of bridged this gap, or bridged this period of time from when we started, some of us, going to Magic events, like Friday Night Magics and things like that, to when we started attending other things like Grand Prix. And so in sort of that time, Alex, who started out as like the spiky player who was always net decking and whatnot, and using whatever strategy worked the best, became this awesome Highlander player who created these cool Highlander brews and does all sorts of neat things with those.
I don't know about awesome, but I do like Highlander.
And then I went from being this combo-y guy to being the net deck guy who uses whatever works and wins as many packs as he can.
How times change.
I still use angels.
Yeah, Graham still loves big green stompy creatures, and I legit love playing black, white, and red. The point that if I'm in a draft and I'm like, what do I pick? I will pick a black card, even if it's maybe not the best card in the pack, just so I can avoid playing blue. Because I like blue, but I'm not going to draft it because it's way too tricky. I just want to kill things real bad.
Kathleen, I got the Zathrid Gorgon for you.
I like that card a lot.
To be fair, in terms of the like Timmy, Johnny, Spike, I consider myself I really want to be a Johnny, but my spikiness just really wants me to win a lot, and so that makes it really hard.
I'm a secret Vorthos, I think, though. Okay, that's maybe perhaps.
Whoosh.
Thank you, two guys.
All right. To the two people who understood what we were talking about, yay.
And please come up here and get your delightful novelty Magic the Gathering beach ball. Yay!
Oh, if you guys want to inflate those and play with them, we take no responsibility for that. But you're welcome to do it.
Inflating them, by the way, will take you 45 minutes, and you will pass out.
And Kathleen,
isn't it?
next year, maybe you can go up against my bear deck. Just saying.
Sorry, your what?
My bear deck.
No!
Bears!
2/2 creatures for 2, so scary.
It's a nice penis, James. I would like to say the same of yours. We work with what we have.
Yep.
Next question.
I'm really happy about hearing the...
There it is. Is it coming?
He's asking a question. Everybody, shh. Go ahead.
I'm really happy about hearing the Feldegraph deck is, like, we're actually going to be able to find out what's in it. Is there any way that we're going to be able to find out what's in all of your other decks, particularly the kitty cats?
I don't see any reason why we couldn't post those online.
Except
only half of those decks actually exist.
Yeah, most of those decks were fictional.
The Kitty Cat Commander deck is in progress of being built, but I did not have a lot of
once
free
it's built,
time.
you could
I
post the
will
list.
post a deck list online.
Yeah.
But the one that James plays is actually real, the Berry Suck Kill one, and I can put up the deck list for that because it's actually my personal commander deck.
The one that Graham plays, the elf deck, is also real.
It's Jared's.
And it's mine, so that can go up as well.
Awesome, thanks.
Johan, I guess, is legitimately the commander of the Catmander deck because he's the only commander in those colors that like works. I think Rafik might be in those colors, but he doesn't work with cats, or no, he's not. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Anyway.
Come on, I'm in the process of building an Angels deck.
Receive your beach ball.
So many beach balls.
Next.
First, Kathleen, I'd like to say that I'm glad my family name from last night met with your approval.
Sorry, what was that?
No, you were the Dick Puncher family. Yes. Thank you so much.
Great.
That was amazing.
Yes. Context, for those who missed it. At the Escapist game show night, it was a 3-hour game show thing. They did the match game, Family Feud, and the third game. Password, thank you. Kathleen and I were on the panel for the match game, and dick punching came up a lot. And you were the captain of one of the Family Feud families?
Yes, I was.
Awesome. And they named their family the Dick Punchers in homage to the dick punchingness that Kathleen had wrought upon the match game.
I'm a meme!
She punches a lot of dicks.
That was adorable.
But on to the question. So I love stingers. I've always considered them kind of a loading ready run signature thing. So I was wondering if there was any particular reason why they weren't present for Friday nights. I really noticed. I noticed that there wasn't one there, although we just got to see one, so that was kind of cool. But I was wondering if there was a particular reason.
It was a consistency thing. And I know this sounds weird, but it's like we had two. We had that one for the Commander game, and we had another one that's in the deleted scenes for the second episode with Paul playing. In the second episode of Friday Nights, Paul has like all those decks, and he talks about how he tested them against himself. And there's this shot of him running around either side of the table playing a game against himself. So we had those. We couldn't think of one for the first episode, and we didn't have one for the last episode, and we were like, well, I guess we just won't do them, or whatever. So that's why we didn't have them then. But you get to see them now, so that's good, at least.
Thanks, love your stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks. Matt, you blow hard.
You have to bite it a little.
That's strike one. That's strike one on terrible puns from Alex.
All right, so I have a small question and a little story. Kind of need it to be unanimous between you guys, but black or white?
Black.
In Magic or just in general?
Any context you want to put it in, black or white.
I kind of fear being racist here.
I have a story about this. One time, Bill, a friend of ours who's been in Loading Ready Run, who was in Loading Ready Run for probably the first 3 or 4 years, we were playing a video game over at his house, and he turned off the system, and the TV reverted to static. And he said, "Hey Graham, who wins, the white ants or the black ants?" And I said, "I don't know how to answer this without sounding racist." And his response was, "It's a loaded question, I admit. But I'll give you a hint, the black ants always win," and turn the TV off.
That's actually clever.
I know, that's like high level for that is really yeah. So I'll go with black.
White.
Abstain.
Oh, whatever. Answer the question.
I'm in school right
Answer the question.
I can't
Answer the question. Answer the question. No. Answer the question.
I'll go with the masses, black.
There you go.
I've been black. I can't go back.
There you go.
I can't top that answer.
Yeah, I don't think I can either.
Why did they get to abstain?
I don't know, because Kathleen's answer was better than anything they could say.
All right.
Her answer was dark-sided.
Anyways.
All right, so about a month ago, I was trying to get something together for you guys, and I needed a huge resolution picture of your guys' logo. So about midnight, 12:30-ish on like a Monday night, I'm looking through Google, and the best I can find is like a 900 by 600 that, when blown up, looks, well, like it's made out of 8-bit. So I figure, all right, I'll send Graham an email. Maybe he can help me out. So I sent Graham an email saying, "Hey, I need this as fast as you can so that I can get it by PAX for you guys." 20 minutes later, I get an email from Graham saying, "I cannot begin to fathom what you're planning, but will this work?" It took about 2 weeks to get done, but I have something for you guys. Can I bring it up?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to be able to fathom what this is now.
I'm positive you've gotten more important emails that has taken longer for you to respond to.
If Graham's response came within 22 minutes, and I asked what time of the day you sent that email.
It was like, "I need the logo. All right, here's an Illustrator file." All
right. What you got? What? Shotgun. What?
Fight over which one you guys get. I want the white one. I was going to try and get all of you guys to sign.
Thank you so much.
Seriously, so what time of day did you email Graham? Because I don't get responses in 22 minutes but at the best of times.
It was literally 12:30.
If you send me emails being like, "Can you attach a file that is readily available?" I can do that. If you need me to think about something, forget it.
Graham, do you want to see this movie tonight? An hour later.
That's why you text me. So I can say, "No, I'm busy."
Later, I sent him a week later, I sent him another email because he hadn't sent me the picture yet, saying, "Hey, can you?"
Oh, that's much more like Graham.
Can you send that to me? And again, 30 minutes later, it's like, "Oh crap, here you go."
That's awesome.
And that was at like.
So to clarify,
those who don't know what these objects
so to clarify, we get that one. You want this one? You want us to sign it? Okay, sweet.
To clarify, I get this one. He gets that one. You guys get nothing.
Tears. Next question while we're doing this.
Yeah.
All right. First, I'd like to say thank you guys. Your vast body of work helped me get through a really dark time. So thank you for that.
We're glad we could help. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Really happy to help.
I actually have a question for Tally, if that's all right.
Tally.
Get it.
Hi.
Hi, Tally.
Hi, nice shirt.
Thank you. The question is...
The whole audience is trying to look at you.
Available at the LoadingReadyRun store,
Yeah.
maybe?
Nice.
Not currently.
Not currently. Sad day.
And not in that color.
So the question...
Is there any way we could turn up the mic in the middle, or do you guys just need to... You need to really like...
lean into it?
You need to make love to it. Get up on there.
It went a little high.
I don't know if it's good for you guys. It's difficult for us to hear.
So the question was there enough Drambuie last year at Desert Bus, or do you need more?
Well, what happened last year at Desert Bus was we had a plan, and we had these amazing volunteers. So for the first time ever, at the end of Desert Bus, we had a party because we had energy left. It was incredible.
It was a
so we
wicked
did
sweet
actually
party.
run out of alcohol because we've been planning to just go home and sleep. But the Drambuie was awesome, and we all had a really good time with that. That was great. So we can talk.
I believe I answered that question about half an hour ago with, I don't remember, but you should probably send more.
Yeah, I thought that might be your answer at this point, so I just wanted to confirm.
Seems legit.
Okay, I have a stupid...
If you want a magic beach ball, you can go get one magic beach ball. Was that? Oh.
Save
8.
me.
Wow. Just drink some fluid or something. Stop blowing up a beach ball.
I think he wants to pass out.
Yeah. That would save everyone's problems. Yes.
Okay, I have a stupid question and then a comparatively serious one.
At least back off the mic if you're blowing it up.
Okay. Come off the mic. Yeah.
I can still hear you. All I can hear, he's asking a question, all I can hear is...
That might be a creeper.
Thank you. Please, continue.
Thank you. I have a stupid question and then a comparatively serious one.
Okay, all right.
Okay, the stupid one.
Do the stupid one, yeah.
Is Nimblebit paying you in bucks?
Nice.
No, they give the deposit in coins, don't they?
Yeah. Where in bucks equals actual American dollars. Yes, they are. We are actually going to pay for that, which is super, super cool. Yeah.
Okay, and the serious one is, I noticed there can be quite a delay between you finishing a script and then you filming it. So wondering about how many finished scripts you normally have lying around.
Not nearly as many as we'd like.
It really depends on like when you ask that question.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we have like half a dozen. Sometimes we have none.
It's funny because the loading time for it hasn't gone up yet, but there's a video that we have shot. The loading time hasn't gone up for it yet because we haven't aired the video yet. But there's a video that will be going up not this coming Monday, but next Monday that we shot last Friday that Kathleen wrote the night before. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
man,
sometimes-
there's only like 4 of us around. I wish we had like a script that was just like, you know, for like 2 people. Man, Labyrinth was a good movie. and that was it.
Give the mic. Get closer to the mic.
Yeah. Oh, wait, are we gonna show that later?
No, we're not showing that one tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah.
So like the snake oil video, I'd written months back, but it was like we needed a location, we needed costumes, and it was a huge problem. And then we did that one, and it was fine, but it took a while to get to. Whereas the like I say, this upcoming one was shot like the night before. It varies wildly. How many videos do we actually have sitting around? The ones that we have written, not as much as we'd like. Alex is going to adjust your microphone.
I'm going to pitch the ball in.
Matt is pitching the ball
Go
to the
for it.
audience.
Right, thank you.
There we
Long live ball. Okay, not so much
Last
long
we
live
saw of it.
Rock it back up.
There's beach balls for everybody. Don't worry.
This is the communal ball. Please keep it afloat for the duration of our panel instrument.
Oh, game over. All right.
So I can't imagine this has not been asked before, but this is my first actual panel. Have you guys ever run into material that you really wanted to use for Unskippable, then actually got through and said, no, there is no way in hell this can work? You know, a side hacker's moment, I guess, for want of a better way of putting it.
Like a game that we thought would work, and then we watched it, and we were like, this could never work?
This is so horrible, we can't possibly use this.
Oh, like based on quality? No.
criteria?
Like the criteria for what works for unskippable is that the scene needs to be of a significant length, so that it works as an episode. They can't be like shorter than 3.5 minutes, or else it just feels too short, and it can't be longer than 7. If it's like 10, we'll break it up into 2 episodes. And the game needs to take itself seriously, even if the game is ridiculous. Like we did 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. And that game is goofy as shit. But the game is like, why yes, 50 Cent does perform with a bandolier of grenades on stage. So it works, because even though it's a goofy game, it's taking itself very seriously. And so yeah, I mean, like we found games, I'm trying to think of an example of something that's just taken itself too seriously that is just dull as hell. I think GTA 4 might fall under that category. There's just like, there's nothing interesting that happens in the opening cutscene. It's just like, oh, okay, and he's on the boat. Okay, now he's on the thing. And now he's in the car. And he has an annoying cousin. Right? But based on like we've never had a game that was just we did Zoid's Assault, for God's sake. That cutscene was barely a scene, and we were like, well, we can do this. It's just a satellite shot of a Zoid for 3 minutes with static, and that was it. So
awesome, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Game of the year 2009.
All right. Similar to his question, actually, in feed dump, like I go on Reddit and I see so many different like weird news posts. How do you just pick the ones you use, or is there lots you just improv as you go through the list?
I subscribe to various weird news feeds, and I just pick headlines that look interesting and sort of go in and like I'll skim the story. Like sometimes the headline will be funny, and then you read the story and it'll be like, oh, this is actually really serious, not funny at all.
That's a tragedy.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of an examble of that, but there was one that I've seen and have been like, oh, that sounds hilarious, and you read it and you're like, oh, that's dark.
Like 6 people died. Oh,
yeah, that's not, no. But no, it's, I mean, I like the CBC weird news feed, and the Yahoo weird news feed, and the Reuters weird news feed, and just pick and choose ones that look good and
Apparently my microphone creaks. I'm sorry, I was trying to do that stealthily.
Nice
You
work.
failed. I was going to say, shh, you're giving away all our secrets, but
anyway.
I think your plan is to actually
So yeah, we
all
just
our secrets.
pick ones that sound like they'll work and try them. Thanks.
Thank you. Don't forget your beach ball.
Yeah. All right, seriously, stop that.
Stop that.
That was not me. I blame
Did I say, Matt, stop that? No, I don't care who it was, just stop it. Dad's getting angry. Next question.
Okay, not so much a question, just, I guess I could phrase it as a question. Do you guys consider the community, especially on your own forum, to be a really big part of what you do? Because I know personally it's been a huge part of my life for the last several years. I mean, I met my long distance girlfriend on the LoadingReadyRun forum in 2010, and we are still together. And I'm here with her. I live in Ireland. There she is over there. I live in Ireland. You're not supposed to clap for me.
Wait, who are you on the forums?
I'm iSpaceX or program_ix. You've seen me around. You've seen me around. Yeah, but and she's Bailey. But like it's,
I knew that.
It's such a big part of. It's been such a big part of my life, and I'm just wondering, do you guys take it as seriously as maybe some of us do?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yep. On a scale of 1 to important, the community is so important. Like it's, you guys are, you're why we do this, right? Like if no one cared, we'd be like, well, it sure is fun making these videos. No, like we make it for you. And the LoadingReadyRun forums are, with the merest exceptions, is one of the coolest forums ever. Everyone's so friendly and awesome and kick-ass, and yeah, you guys are great.
Can I just
say, by extension, the Desert Bus chat, which is maintained all year round, is similarly a wonderful place where people are very supportive of one another.
And you can rustle people's chimneys.
And you can rustle people's chimneys. We have a command for that now.
Anybody who spends any time on our Loading Ready Run forums knows how often and frequently I participate and try and stick around on those forums, and I do it because you guys are what makes Loading Ready Run awesome. I'm not perfect. I screw up sometimes in moderating.
This kind of counts as number 8, I think.
I love you guys so much.
We've got the arc.
Yeah, I try.
I love you, man.
I think it's an amazing testament that we are aware of. There is at least one very serious relationship and 2 marriages that have happened from people that have met on our forums. That is astonishing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Yeah. It's so cool. And one of those guys has the Loading Ready Run logo tattooed on his arm.
That is Theremin.
We don't have that. I have no tattoo, but that's the only one I'd consider.
I knew the answer to that question would be yes, but I just wanted to make it clear that we appreciate you, and I particularly appreciate you guys for everything.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well,
really
we appreciate
We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
And for that lovely sentiment, you get a beach ball.
So, briefly, sorry, just 1 second. I'm just looking at the nice. I'm looking at the nearby Wi-Fi networks.
You sure?
Is because PAX free wireless is not working, and I want to download Monday's Loading Ready Run video, which I thought I had. Is STEM's iPhone broadcasting from this room? No? Okay. Damn. All right, continue.
So, Kathleen, are you looking forward to Spy Fox's next game, Leap Day?
So much.
It looks awesome.
Spy Fox rules.
Yeah, they're really nice guys, and their games are really fun and cool. So yeah, I'm really excited for that.
I want to be able to play Triple Town without a Facebook account, but I can't afford a mobile device.
Oh, it's on Kindle, I think. Yes, it's on Kindle, and it's on Android and iOS and Facebook. I'm sorry. Not everybody wants to.
Okay, first I actually just want to apologize to Alex. The original plan was your gift bag was supposed to be the only one without a club so you could get a break, but I didn't know if you were going to be here this year or not.
Awesome. So you just decided to bomb everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Were you the person who put those together, Dana?
Yes.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't give you clubs without giving you something else to make up for it. Honestly, I just wanted to know it was in the booster packs, because if I gave away in a Johnny, I'm going to be kind of upset.
I
have a Chandra.
Really?
Jesus. Yeah, he did.
Oh wow.
You got a Chandra?
Yeah.
I got a Primordial Hydra, so that's 2 mythics.
I'll find out.
This will be exciting.
My pack is like way over there, and I just sat down.
Foil Island in my pack, Matt.
So
I also got a
wanted
foiled
the Johnny?
Duty Bound Dead.
I really wanted
Oh,
Johnny.
James, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Wits End.
Wits End.
Really?
Target opponent discards a basic land is basically what Wits End is. What did you get? What did you get, Kathleen?
I got an Intrepid Hero, but if it wasn't a Johnny, I would have given it to you. So I was
That's very nice of you.
One time, Matt, don't scrub out.
No, I'm gonna scrub out. Are you kidding me? Have you seen me open magic packs?
One time.
One time?
Hey, I was lying. I got a Sublime Archangel.
What?
Dude,
How did you get 2 packs?
Because she loves me the most,
No,
right?
seriously, dude, I need that for my magic deck.
Fuck you, it's worth like 20 bucks.
Open your booster, be the next one you open.
Nope.
I've eaten all
Alright,
the Reese
come on,
cups
money.
too.
Come on, money.
One time.
Come on, a Johnny.
That's a mountain. That's a Token, that's a Talron Sky Summer.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I like Talron.
It's not good.
No.
Well, face it for your Sublime Archangel.
Nope. Yeah.
Check wireless again.
No, it's working.
He's working, yeah.
It's working.
I think we should check
PAX
before
PAX
the,
wireless seems to be working. Oh god. Oh my god. There's 4 different people broadcasting.
One of those is just a blatant lie.
Connect to them all.
That is not how you spell hot.
Which one of you is going to be the fastest? Try me, Graham, hi Graham, here Graham, or Graham Stark is hot.
I think we know the answer to that.
The PAX Wi-Fi now seems to be working, and I'm getting 90K. So this week's Loading Ready Run video will actually be downloaded in about 7 minutes or so. So thank you all, though. So actually, maybe we should.
Why don't we show a video?
Yeah, we may as well, because we've got Mondays Checkpoint here. We've got Mondays Unskippable. We may as well show you guys some stuff ahead.
We'll get to your questions. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we're not going to ignore
stay
you.
in line. Maybe I guess sit so the people behind you can see. Let's show you guys Mondays Checkpoint. Why not do that? Let's do that. And then we do a little bit of. Don't do the thing where you go out. You did the thing where you go to the wrong screen. You know what I'll do is I'll just turn mirroring back on. Do that, and then do this. All right, enjoy this. And play. There we go.
Today, Square Enix wants you to pay for games by watching ads. But what is the real cost? This is Checkpoint.
Welcome to Checkpoint and happy Labor Day.
Question about that. Since it's white, do I have to stop wearing this shirt now?
Yes.
Damn it, I just washed it.
What do you mean you just washed it?
I mean, I wash it every week after we're done. Steve Lysette, executive producer of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Transformed, you know, the one where Sonic drives a car, have said that they've been very impressed by the technology in the Wii U, that its processing capability is fine, the RAM is great, and it looks just as good as the other HD platforms out there. I should fucking hope so, because the Wii U isn't out yet, and those other platforms are 7 years old.
The second Skyrim expansion comes out this week. Hearthfire lets players build and customize their own home in the game. Players will also be able to buy furnishings, adopt children, hire servants, and even realize they'd much rather be outside killing dragons.
People Can Fly's 2004 FPS Painkiller is being remade by Nordic Games and the Farm 51 as Painkiller Hell and Damnation, which is, I mean, it's awesome, because Painkiller was awesome, but it wasn't the graphics that were awesome. It was pinning enemies to the wall with a stake gun, or the gun that fired shurikens and lightning. It doesn't need better graphics. And if you were going to fix the graphics, why does he still have that forehead?
Korean developer behind MapleStory and Cartwriter has just boasted an astonishing 3 million concurrent users logged into its hit game, Dungeon Fighter Online. I'll repeat that. 3 million people, the same population as Lithuania or downtown Chicago, logged in concurrently, which means at the same time. Now, by comparison, Gears of War 3 has only sold 3 million copies total. This is the new world record, and it beats the previous world record, which was also held by Dungeon Fighter Online. So clearly, the secret to making the world's most popular games isn't graphics or stories, it's 2.5D dungeons. It's Golden Axe. People just want Golden Axe.
Square Enix is re-releasing its hit DS game The World Ends With You on iOS. In addition to having all new shiny Retina graphics, Square Enix are also adding their standard iOS touches. The game won't be universal and will cost a modest $17.99 on iPhone and $19.99 on iPad. Square Enix, single-handedly testing the limit of how much people will pay for an iOS game before they break out the torches and pitchforks. So brave.
And in other Square Enix news, the company is getting into the streaming market with the launch of Core Online, a cloud-based service that lets people play console-quality games through browsers while the graphics hardware of the player's computer does the heavy lifting. That's cool and all, but what's actually interesting is how Squeenix plans to make money off this service. You can, of course, buy games and levels, but they're not really expecting everyone to break out their wallets. If you don't want to pay, you can trade your time for more gaming by watching ads. A 7-second Samsung ad will earn you a mere 5 minutes of gameplay, but a 1.5-minute long ad for a discount clothing store will get you almost 26 minutes. Presumably, if you watch a 3-hour-long ad for adult incontinence products, you'll never need to watch another ad again, and Square Enix will send you a $17 check for the remainder of your dignity.
That's sort of efficient. You can watch a 30-second pre-roll ad, then you get to say yes.
That doesn't seem like a very good deal.
Shut up.
Peter Molyneux's game Curiosity is now called Curiosity: What's Inside the Cube? I don't want to know what's inside the Curiosity :
That's fair. Well, yeah. Oh, Peter Molyneux. We had a great Peter Molyneux question at the video game panel. Or the video game panel. Welcome to PAX. Are you going to be going come to the video game panel?
4 to 6 every freaking room.
Yeah, the game show panel. I knew game was in the name. It was yeah, it was the blankety blank, the match game panel. It was Peter Molyneux said that he really wished they'd had, this is not a real quote, but the one-liner we were given is Peter Molyneux really wished that he'd had time to add blank to the Fable games. And I think it was, I'm trying to remember, Kathleen and I both had very, very similar answers.
Yeah, we hive-minded on a few of our answers.
That was like crowd-sourced, social media-based, time-synchronous gameplay features that, yeah, like the sort of stuff that Peter Molyneux gets really excited about and everyone goes, oh yeah, and then never happens.
In the new Fable, your boobs are going to be the most amazing thing. They're going to tell everyone about exactly what kind of adventures you have had. The boobs that you have will collect actual dust and scratches over time, and that will be indicative of your adventures to all your friends who will recognize unique blood splatters and other things that have happened, man.
Jared, how many joints did you smoke before this?
So here's the best thing. The best thing about what happened on that panel is Kathleen and I gave our answers, which were basically that. Like that was basically what our answers were, and it went all the way down the line to Xbox's Major Nelson, who was also on the panel, and he was like, now I actually know Peter Molyneux, so I think his answer would have been, and then he did exactly that. So there we go.
Shall we continue?
Let's continue with questions. Go for it.
Okay, so 2 questions here. The first one's probably been asked. But out of all the rather large amount of series you do, which one is the most enjoyable one for you to actually film?
To film? Like just film or like overall create?
Produce?
Overall create.
Okay.
Wow. That's a ceiling.
Yeah. You've learned something.
Jeez. They all reward different things. Like they're all different.
Can I answer this one?
No. Sure, I guess.
Can I get my answer to this one?
Yeah, you can give
Doing that!
Well, I have to move it a little.
If you're gonna move the mic, do it. Also, just do it once. Just go rather than.
Well, I was trying to do it. It creaks. I'm sorry. I have a microphone that creaks. There's nothing you can do about it.
Say your words.
The answer to that question for me is Loading Ready Run, because for the rest of the video series we produce, I sit at home and play video games and aren't actually there. So I'm a big fan of filming Loading Ready Run because it gives me a chance to see all the friends that I've known from high school and basically spend a day with them doing fun stuff.
Perhaps the beach balls were a bad idea.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Yeah. I think Orzhov is the problem at this point.
All right.
I have an answer.
No more beach balls. Stop.
No one was a...
Okay, more beach balls.
No, don't listen to her.
Long-lived ball.
No.
No ball.
All hail ball.
Does anybody else like to answer that?
I have an answer.
Or Alex, you wanted to answer.
Yeah, I like Feed Dump because it involves me laughing my ass off. and then like delivering really stupid lines.
Yeah, Feed Dump is actually.
Feed Dump is a gas.
Feed Dump is a lot of fun. It's, I mean, one reason I like Feed Dump so much is because it's actually probably the least amount of work.
I wasn't gonna say it.
It's
Speak for yourself, Turner.
What do you mean?
I edited.
Yeah, but that's still not that much work. I just called you out.
To be fair, of Loading Ready Run, Checkpoint, and Feed Dump is the most straightforward to edit.
Yeah.
But it's still like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't have to do that, so I don't care. It's a lot of fun though, because it is literally just us sitting around in the basement of our office for like an hour and a half.
I mean, I don't know if any of you saw the loading time episode on how we actually do Feed Dump, but yeah, like it's
just us shooting the shit for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
mean, it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's relaxed or in a van. Yes, that's in that one case it was in a van.
And I like.
Okay, sorry. The van dump was possibly my single favorite instance of filming anything. That was so much fun.
I really like Checkpoint for being able to the sort of, this is the very serious, or at least it thinks it's serious, video game news, and just shredding that apart, and then occasionally actually getting in an opportunity for actual like semi-serious actual commentary, like you in the games industry don't know how stupid you are for this reason. And then Unskippable is just fulfills my desire to be on the cast of Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
So.
You know what else was a really fun one, which we only did for a week, was Daily Drop.
Yeah.
Daily Drop was a lot of fun to do.
Apart from the cleanup, that was a lot of fun.
Even the cleanup could be kind of fun. I mean, we just vacuumed
You don't
everything
remember
out.
how it smelled, clearly.
Yeah, I do.
The vacuum cleaner?
It didn't smell
The
bad.
slurry of sugar and filth.
That's the thing. It didn't smell bad. It smelled concerning.
Yes.
It was
something
like
you ought to be worried
No,
about.
no. Like the stuff itself wasn't horrible. It's just the basement that we filmed it in was full of these old theater seats that were growing mold, and you could smell the mold, and you could feel it growing roots inside your esophagus.
What Jared's saying is that Daily Drop basically cut 5 to 10 years off of all of our lives.
It turns out when you're like, hey, we need an indoor location so we can light this properly, but we need to be able to drop filth and make a gigantic mess. But it turns out you don't get a very nice location when you try to do that. And it was tons of fun, but it was just so gross to clean up.
respecting that you as an audience may be biased. Is that something you would like to see more of? Believe me, we've thought about it. It's just it was a big financial outlay at the beginning to rent that camera. So get nimble bit too.
We'll just drop tiny towers and planes and
Tiny
stuff.
drop.
Pocket planes.
Believe me, every time we're in Value Village, we're passing through the houseware section and going, that terrible ceramic thing would look awesome dropping in slow motion. So,
thank you.
On one Feed Dump, you have to put something, on one Feed Dump, you should use something that really isn't a hat as your hat.
It's true, actually. You should do that.
all right, I can use something that isn't a hat as my hat right now. Oh yeah, I'll just, where's Steve? Hang on.
We don't have this.
Did you have another question?
Okay, you do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
After the Friendship is Magic episode, did any of you actually start watching the show?
No.
I've continued watching the show, if that counts. Season 3.
To be clear, I don't dislike the show, and I do not begrudge anyone for watching it. I barely watch any TV at all. Yeah, James hates it, but I barely watch any TV at all. I don't watch it.
James doesn't even hate it. He watched an episode and thought it was perfectly acceptable and just has no further desire to watch more.
Sure. That's what I'm just gonna say yeah, sure. What Matt said. What's up?
I'll get the magic out of the way first. What guild?
Selesnya.
Orzhov.
Is it?
Demir?
I'm sort of halfway in between Boros and
Pick one.
Fence sitter.
and Azorius. Boros and Azorius. I have a really hard time making up my mind.
Borzorius.
Or Azorius. Or Azoros. One or the other. Take your pick.
Azorius, yeah.
Rakdos, the Insane Clown Posse.
It's incredible that we all have our own guild there. I like that. That's impressive.
Yeah, no two wins.
I'm curious because they showed the sizzle trailer for Return to Ravnica at the PAX the Magic Party, and I'm curious if the cheers were the loudest for Izzet because Izzet was last and everyone realized, oh, I'm supposed to be cheering for my own guild, or just because Izzet is awesome.
It's pretty cool. I mean, this is my second favorite.
It is my second favorite too. Izzet represents
Here's this big
and the non-magic question.
Cheer
Well, first off, are you aware of the from the most recent feed drum, one of the latest catastrophes from the hat market? You had no hats.
Oh, I heard about that.
Many people have no money now.
I heard about that. That wasn't.
Sorry, you're not investing actual money in this, are you?
It's fake money, but we're responsible for
the livelihood of
many hat traders.
Yeah.
To
How
quote
were
that.
there no hats? The hat of the week was a
There was
wig.
no call for it.
Yeah. Chill.
To quote that wrestling guy, it's still real to me, damn it.
Yeah.
I love the hat market. I'm sorry if we ruined it.
And now a real question. How big of a chunk of the year does Desert Bus take up for you guys? Like, I realize it's gradual, but like when did this sort of start, and then when do you hit like peak bus?
Our first Desert Bus meeting this year was, I think, in April.
March. It didn't used to.
No.
It didn't used to take it up. Ashton, I just overheard here. Ashton, who wrote the amazing Desert
Everybody
Bus
clap Ashton.
Yeah.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Ashton is the technical backbone of Desert Bus. You are not clapping enough.
You don't get to see most of you don't get to see most of what he does because it's like the administrative back-end system that we all use that makes us able to even do what Desert Bus has become. But like you wouldn't have heard him, but you said, when does Desert Bus start for you? And Ashton just sort of muttered, "It doesn't stop.
It never ends."
For some people, Desert Bus never ends. A lot of people put in a lot more time and effort throughout the year to make it happen. I'm not one of those people, sadly.
Like Johnny has been, Johnny who's not here has been trying to wrangle tech stuff to make the video streaming work, and when that hasn't panned out, he and Ian have been trying to figure out other better ways to make we're really trying for HD video this year. We're really trying. Yeah. No promises, but by God, we're trying. And
Tally.
Tally's been dealing with Craft Long for God knows how long already. Did you make it so that all the biggest boxes would arrive first? Please tell me that's the case, because we're already running out of space.
I miss my office. I get my office like 6 months of the year now. At this point, like half of it's just full of crap.
Really?
But awesome crap. But yeah,
it's really.
But I don't even get to look at it. It's just empty or full boxes for 7 months. It's sad.
So it takes up a lot of. I mean, we're not doing all stuff full time like every day for that. But we'll have a meeting and then be like, all right, everyone needs to think about these things when they go away from here, and then we'll get together like 2 months later and be like, did anyone actually do any of that, or no? All right,
no.
Do it this time.
Like peak bus is like 2 weeks, right? Like the couple weeks leading up. Well, that's what he asked. Did you not say peak bus?
I missed that. That's awesome.
He did. Yeah. Like 2 weeks leading up is easily like. That last week is pretty insane. It's actually getting to the point where we actually need to take the week before off, and then the week during, and then we should probably take the week after. But
that's when we like wake up in the morning and just start screaming.
Yeah.
Until we go to bed at night.
It's really hard on my voice.
Our cats hate it.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's just starting to ramp up into busy season for Matt and myself, and probably Cam, who's handling our volunteer stuff this year.
Callie wants to
tell you guys something awesome. Apropos of Desert Bus, I was talking to Jamie Dillion the other day, who's involved in Child's Play. She told me the most delightful thing. Her mom asked her a while ago, when is that thing, that big thing that you're doing? Okay, this is Jamie who does Child's Play. She's like, which one? talk about the magic bus. So to Jamie's mom, here's the magic bus.
Yeah.
I thought that was wonderful.
Hey man, Miss Bristol's hot. Yeah, who said that? Nice.
Did I mention, by the way, that the Creepy Doll Club soda was bottled at the mouth of the Pit of Despair in Tucson, Arizona?
Nice.
Yeah.
Collect your beach ball. Beach ball.
What's up?
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
Numbers on the barcode on. Well, I've been a big fan of you guys for a long time since Dana, who gave you all this stuff, introduced me to it. It was like, hey, you should watch this. This is awesome. I'm like, okay, and I sat down and was like, oh, this is awesome. And then started watching even more. I really like Feed Dump. It's been my new obsession lately, is reading all that, because I like to find stupid news makes me feel happy for the rest of the day, and I can tolerate another work day.
Sweet.
At Walmart.
Sorry.
And I really want to come up to say hi and stuff, and also I watched I think it's Checkpoint where you do the news broadcast thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you showed a picture of a Hello Kitty Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep.
Where do you get that?
I don't know.
From a dark place.
I honestly don't know. Do you remember where that was available? Yeah, there was a Hello. It looked like. I mean, like, it was kind of cute, but it looked like Hello Kitty wearing a Sonic that she had skinned.
It was a limited edition thing that Sanrio was producing.
I love it when you do the no cat.
Normally I hate Hello Kitty, but I adore Sonic stuff, and saw that as like, that is the awesomest thing I've ever seen.
It's something special.
And also the Sonic comics have gotten really good. So, since we're at PAX and all, what is the game? What out of all? If you guys had a chance to even look at some of the games out here, what are you guys all excited for coming out?
God.
Alex.
I can start here. Hawken looks amazing.
I saw the trailer for Hawken and I was like, I need to alert Alex to this game immediately.
So much.
Just lean, like move your body for God's
But
sake.
Alex keeps pulling it over towards him, so I have to put now. Okay, Alex. It is now currently a straight line. Let's leave it a straight line.
Okay, I saw 2 games on the show floor that I didn't actually get a chance to play, but that looked, 3 games that looked neat. There was one on the Wii U, I don't recall the name of it, it had a working title where you control like a whole group of people.
Project P100.
Project P100, thank you. Where you run around, and they had a whole bunch of people running around, and they ran into a building. And then the camera just stayed on the building. And it was sort of moved around a bit. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And I looked, and they were sort of like an isometric view controlling this mob of people on the screen. And then when they went into a building, they were controlling like an over-the-shoulder third person on the Wii U little handset, which was neat. And there was a different game, Survival Zombie U, that they had the map on the thing like that. That I thought was neat. But one of the games that I didn't get a chance to play that looked really, really cool, Metal Gear Rising. It looks awesome. It obviously doesn't look like a traditional Metal Gear game, but it looks like a game that Platinum Games would make, and I like Platinum Games. They make fun action brawler games. And you showed it to me. What was the guys that made Shank?
Mark of the Ninja.
Mark of the Ninja looks kick-ass. It's this side-scrolling stealth ninja
2D
game.
stealth.
2D stealth. It's
Very well.
looks
And they
awesome.
So, Graham, have you seen anything from Dishonored? That looks sweet.
Dishonored looks sweet
Dishonored
too.
does look sweet.
It's like Thief by way of
Jared,
Bioshock.
Kathleen, did you guys see anything?
Not yet,
I saw a bit
no.
of the show floor, but I mean, Rising I got to play, which was fun. The Metal Gear game I'm more excited for is
Oh my god.
despite its terrible name, Ground Zero.
Was anyone at the Hideo Kojima panel this afternoon?
Wow.
Holy crap. So they showed 15 minutes of in-game video of the new actual Metal Gear game, which is currently called Ground Zeroes. Here's the elevator pitch. Metal Gear Solid meets Just Cause. It's an open world game. You play as, it's like a sequel to Peace Walkers. So you play as Naked Snake, big boss, and it's in that era, and it's open world. And there were at the end of the demo, he gets in a helicopter, and Kojima's like, and you can use this helicopter to fly around to different missions or visit other countries. And yeah, it looks. And the Fox engine is gorgeous. It looks astonishing. And apparently, the demo we saw was running on like a PC with comparable specs to like a PS3 or a 360. So it should look that good on those systems. That 15-minute video is online already now. So check it out. It looks amazing.
There's a game on the floor that I discovered today, actually, that I haven't had a chance to try or play, but has piqued my interest, which I'm going to try and make a chance to get back there. That was not a coherent sentence, I realized. That I'm going to try and get back to tomorrow is World of Warplanes. I've been fascinated by like World War II era fighter jets or fighter planes, basically since Battlefield 1942 came out, and so the idea of a game that lets me play with that sort of era of warplanes, basically, I need to try it. I need to try it now.
I was real hungover this morning, so I didn't go to the show floor.
I haven't actually been on the show floor either. I'm kind of tunnel vision to Borderlands 2 right now.
Oh my god.
The game needs to come out now.
I'm getting it for free.
Good for you.
It confuses me though that, we have a friend who works at Gearbox, his name is Mikey Newman, super nice guy. They had the longest line PAX has ever seen in its history for a game that comes out in 2 weeks.
I figured that one out. I figured out why that happened.
Why?
Because all the guys are playing other games and they sent their girlfriends over because they heard it had girlfriend mode.
I think you're lying. Nobody liked that joke. Yeah, no.
Topical humor.
Oh, I think they got it. I think they just thought it was bad.
Yeah, that was just bad. No, it just confuses me. It's just like, why would you play a game that comes out in 2 weeks? Why would you wait in a 7-hour line for a game like you? Yeah, it just confuses me.
Borderlands. If you weren't in line for Borderlands 2 by 10:30 in the morning on Friday, you didn't get to play it on Friday.
Yeah, like that's insane. It comes out in 2 weeks.
I mean, you should buy it.
I'm gonna buy it, yeah. But we should play it. You want to come over to my house?
Oh my god, yes.
Bring
I
TV.
never come over to your house.
There's a reason for that.
I know.
I'll wear pants this time. Surprisingly, not the reason why I don't let him come over.
No, that was unrelated. I just wanted to put that out there, that I would wear pants this time.
I appreciate it.
Invite Morgan and Bill, then it's a party.
Yeah, there you go. No pants party.
Yeah.
Do you have another question, or?
No, I just was listening for you guys to say, but thank you. I'm looking forward to Rayman Origins and Luigi's Mansion. Also, like anything like.
Oh, yeah, Rayman. I need to play Rayman. Yeah. What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
First of all, on the subject of games, if you get the chance in the indie section of the game, Antichamber will blow your mind. It's amazing.
Sweet.
So, there's you guys do Graham and Paul Let's Plays, and those are awesome. I sort of experience a lot of Let's Plays. I'm sort of in that culture, and yours seem to have a lot of value to them, basically. I mean, what seems to separate Graham and Paul Let's Play from other things is that there's, like you're doing the historical context, you're playing Dante's Inferno and comparing it to Dante's Inferno and all that stuff. So do you guys watch a lot of Let's Plays? I mean, did you intend to make something special, or that was just
we didn't
funny
set
and
out,
convenient?
We didn't set out to do anything different. Like we weren't like, we want to do it this way because this is different. We just started doing it how we felt like we ought to do it, which the Something Awful forums informed us is not an actual Let's Play because we aren't doing it episode by episode and asking for feedback each time. But we don't know what else to call it, so we're calling it a Let's Play. Yeah, I mean, the ones where we call Brad in is just like a special fun thing that we like to do. Is our friend Brad, who's a medieval studies major, and we did Dante's Inferno with him, and him just going, "Oh my God, no, no!" And then we started doing Cursed Crusade, which is set around the time of the Fourth Crusade, I want to say. And again, it's just a constant stream of, oh, honey, no. The things they're getting wrong. Curse Crusade, more correct than other games, apart from the fact that you turn into a demon. But I mean, with the ones where it says Paul and I, we're trying to be more, we're trying to be more entertaining and also critical of the game rather than trying to experience it. And we do watch a lot of Let's Plays in that. We watch the beginning of a lot of Let's Plays to vet games for unskippable. Let's Plays are invaluable for that. Because we don't want to buy a game unless we know it's going to work. And so we have to watch the opening cutscene to see if it's going to be able to work. And the amount of times where it's like, okay, this is me, Dave the Awesome Guy, and we're going to do this Let's Play of Inversion. So here's the main menu, and let me just walk you through the options menu. You can turn subtitles on and off. And convert the look here. There's 3 different styles of the controller, and gamma and brightness settings, which is nice.
Graham, you're forgetting. Sorry, my mic's not very good. I'm gonna get a better one.
Well, I'm sure that to some people, real in-depth information onto the options is very important. And if that's what you're into, cool. But that's not what we're into. We're also certainly not into strategy for doing well at the game, because by God, are we not going to do that? But yeah, I guess we're trying to be different in that we're just trying to be more entertaining than useful. And beyond that, we're just doing the sort of thing that we would like to watch, which is the same for everything we do.
I was just going to say, it feels kind of like our motto.
Yeah.
Not useful, entertaining.
Yeah, it's like the Top Gear motto, ambitious but rubbish.
Yeah.
Ours is not useful, but entertaining. Yeah.
All right, thank you. I will be skewered by my friend who does this for saying this, but thank you for not doing another Minecraft Let's Play.
You're very welcome.
How do you even do that, though?
It's one of the most watched games on Twitch TV, and it's like watching someone play with Lego. Which is odd. I like playing with Lego.
Yeah,
I
why
don't
wouldn't
want
you actually just like play Minecraft?
I would like, although I do like watching time lapse of people building amazing things. That's fun. I don't know. I'm sure there's. Maybe I just don't watch enough Minecraft.
Although strictly speaking, you don't really play Minecraft as much as you use it or utilize it.
Sure. You do weird stuff with Minecraft.
I do.
What was that big thing you built? Like you built a reactor?
Well, I was playing Tekkit and I built a nuclear reacter.
Yeah. So that's fun.
Thank you.
It hasn't melted down yet, which is good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Creepy Mario Man.
Creepy Mario Man.
It's you, Mario.
Hang on, my question's escaping from my head. Do you guys ever produce skits from writers outside third party?
Sorry, what was that?
You ever produce anything written by someone else besides you guys?
Oh, yes. Have we ever done? Oh, yeah. No, we've done sketches by other people. Tons.
Recently, what have we done? We've done a couple recently.
Recently, we've done. Thank you, by the way, for giving me a great segue. Recently, we've done Monday's Loading Ready Run video, produced by or written by someone who isn't us. Let's watch it, shall we?
Okay. I haven't seen this yet, but apparently.
Briefly, though, we frequently get script submissions from fans, and we don't do all of them because we actually get a lot, especially more and more recently. And we don't want every week to be something that we haven't written, but it's always nice to put our own spin on someone else's thing. So this one is written by his name is Tim Jablonski. And it's called Seth McDevitt. This is Monday's Loading Ready Run sketch.
Dan, there's no question about it. These numbers don't add up.
Do you think it's one of our men?
No, this is a professional thing. Whoever's taking from the petty cash drawer wanted it to look like an accident. Almost got away with it, too.
Well, whoever he is, he's good.
Right. And we're gonna need someone better to catch him.
You can't mean him. He's out of control.
Maybe, but he's the best accountant we've got. Make him come.
Because we'll write off the one expense you never could.
Get me my visor and calculator.
Where's the money? You think this is about the money? There are bigger things going on here than your petty cash drawers. But you never could see past your ledgers, could you, McDevitt?
But I love you.
No, you love accounting. And accounting is just another asset on your balance sheet.
So what are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Shoot you? No, no, no. Bullets are far too expensive. No. I do his taxes.
Did you catch the line that followed Matt's line? Was that clear? No? Oh, that's a shame. It's, I may have put too heavy of filter, yeah. I did a Bane. I should have put less of a filter on it, yeah. The line is, do you fear death, Mr. McDevitt? No, I do his taxes. Yeah. Oh, and then this. This is part of the video. It's just, this is what we have for
Paul has figured out why stealth works in Metal Gear Solid. All of the soldiers have really poor eyesight, and they can't wear the glasses because they have balaclavas on. I can see sort of 20 feet or so, but I can't really recognize people very well. So it'd be like, is that one of my buddies, or is that the guy trying to escape? I don't know. Maybe. Well, I won't say anything until he gets closer.
Quick follow-up, actually.
Quick follow-up, yeah.
Kathleen, do you have any different shirts?
Yeah, no, apparently, like, this shirt has been in, like, I'm wearing it today.
Are you wearing that shirt in this video?
Yeah, I'm wearing that shirt in this video.
And the last
and
video.
a checkpoint.
In the checkpoint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, well, one, it's new, and I like wearing clothes that I just bought, but two, it's got tiny kitties on it. The print's actually cats. So I really like it.
I can vouch for that fact.
Also awesome trailer music from Bradley Rains. And did anyone... He really knocked it out of the park with this one. Did anyone... Okay, how many of you caught the pretty obvious homage to one of our previous videos?
I saw the big, like, roar! Yeah, I said that's from one of the Men Network for Men thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's actually that entire montage. I wonder if, do I have it here? Hang on.
Every action move is taken from that.
Wait a second. Do I have, where did I put it?
We spent entirely too much time recreating those scenes, in fact.
Nope, hang on. Totally.
Watching Graham look things up on his computer.
Yeah, isn't it exciting?
It's riveting stuff, isn't it?
Would you like to take another question?
Okay, no, that's porn. That's porn. That's porn. No, that's definitely porn.
Yeah.
Porn. Porn. Oh, okay, here's a video. No, that's porn too.
Sorry, next question. Or continuation of that question. Did we answer that? We did answer that question.
Yeah, super quick request for Unskippable. Bayonetta Part 2.
What was that?
Bayonetta Part 2, because after that, after it ended, it got really insane.
Have they made a Bayonetta Part 2? Oh, yeah, do a second episode.
Yes, Part 2.
Oh, yeah, we should actually.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi. My question was kind of like, probably won't be as funny to answer, but I was just wondering why I used to really like ENN, the Escapist News Network.
Yeah.
And you stopped doing it, and then you basically brought it back as Checkpoint, but I was just wondering what informed your decision to go from having that video on The Escapist to doing basically the same thing on Penny Arcade, but you're still doing almost all your other videos for The Escapist?
I've gotten real good at answering this question.
You do it in 10 words or less.
Do it in 4.
Hang on.
Wait. Hang on. You can maybe do it.
I'm gonna count ENN as one word because that's like an acronym.
That's
Okay.
fine. It's an acronym.
ENN canceled no audience. No, ENN canceled low audience. Talked Robert, liked ENN.
Phoenix Rises.
Jeremy is minoring in poetry.
A lot of people really liked ENN, but not enough people for what The Escapist was paying us to do it, so they canceled it. We were sad, but we weren't upset because it was business decision, made perfect sense. Unrelated, we had been talking to Robert about doing a show for PATV, and 2 months, I think it was, after ENN got canceled, we were like, hey, we really want to talk to you because we have more time now because one of our shows got canceled. He said, oh, which one? We said it was ENN. He went, really? I like that one the best. Do you want to do that for us? There was no legal reason we couldn't do it with The Escapist. We asked them anyway. We're like, do you mind if we... They were like, that's fine, go for it. So, all right. So we basically just did the same thing, but completely with a new coat of paint. And it felt really good to get back behind that news desk. So it was, we didn't jump ship, we weren't headhunted, we were like, there was no ill will around it, but
You did make that sound.
Yeah. There may have been a few.
Yeah, see?
You just turned completely into Skeletor.
Yes, He-Man would have no choice but to bring ENN to Penny Arcade.
Wow. See, that went off the rails in a big hurry.
Only suddenly we're all really built.
Yeah,
exactly.
And my other question, is it at all, because mostly you put up your videos online and that's just kind of it, like you see the comments or the forums or whatever, but is it all like trippy when you play these videos for a live audience like you're doing tonight?
I love seeing it in front of a live audience. Because we know, like, we assume people like it because they keep watching it. And if we know they keep watching it because if they didn't, we wouldn't keep making them because no one would pay us to do it. And we know when people don't like something because they tell us. And we know when people do like something because they frequently tell us. But we don't know exactly what they liked, if that makes sense. Like, we don't know that a specific joke gets quite the right reaction unless we're watching live. Of course, I also edit assuming someone's going to be watching it alone at home, and so we tend to cut things very tightly. And so if there is something that makes a room full of people laugh, because you're more likely to laugh in a big room, and you laugh over the next joke, and then you've ruined it. You, the worst. Don't let that prevent you from laughing. Yeah. Please do not hold your laughter.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, no problem. Briefly, let me just, so this is the manly network for
Later tonight on Men, the Network for Guys, an all-out, no-holds-barred marathon of 1980s awesomeness with the greatest action hero of all time. It's the David Vanderpunch Marathon, brought to you by Jack Plank's Pork Fried Bud Steak.
This exact shot.
First, Ass Kick, the story of Zach Meatfist.
This
then,
exact shot.
Executive Steph.
This one.
Followed by.
They had a car parked. This is our neighbors. They don't know that we shoot there. They had a car parked in that area, so we had to shoot just slightly around the corner from that.
Fighting Mad. The marathon keeps rolling with Ass Kick 2, Mega Meat Fist. Vanderpunch fights back in Ass Kick 4, Zach Meat Fist returns.
And that shot. And it was Jer every time, so we were like, all right, it's going to be Jer every time again. Yep. we kept running, because we had to change costumes each time, we kept running up to the computer where this video was on and being like, okay, what costumes are in this one? Okay, we need to get it just right.
You just about misplaced the bird watcher vest.
Yeah. Because you're in which one of these? In like...
The Man Tears of War Marathon of 1980, brought to you by Ass Kick.
I want to say
followed by Bowling with Ass Kick. Followed by Fighting Mad.
Yeah, you're wearing like a bird watcher's vest. Or like an on location, like embedded reporter. Like, hi Dan, I'm just coming to you here from, oh God, I'm being attacked by an action star.
Didn't he have a gun though? I mean, I feel like I was just.
He had a gun. That's true.
Yeah.
Self-defense.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, where are we with the questions? We're almost there.
Hi, I was just wondering, have any of you seen anybody cosplaying as you or any of the characters from your shows?
I totally have.
Yes, we have.
Right. Wait, somebody needs to stand up.
Okay, so first of all,
there he goes.
Wait, he's got to get the hat on. He's not quite the character yet.
Also stand on the chair.
Almost.
So people can see you.
Wait. There we go.
There he is. Who all has signed that flag?
A great many people.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass.
So, the list of times we have seen Loading Ready Run cosplay runs as follows. All right, fine.
That's a puzzle piece.
Why did I not say every time on this?
I don't know.
So here's Canada Man, inspired by there he is, inspired by an Arrogant Worms song.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah. Minus the hat. It's true, but this gentleman posted on our forums. Could anyone else on our forums try to scan or figure out that that design, please? Because I need to print out a shirt for it. And Paul, who designed that originally, was just like, oh, I have the original art on my computer here. Which was pretty funny. So he's dressed as Canada Man today. You were dressed as a runner yesterday, which I guess sort of counts. You were also Canada Man at PAX East.
Yep.
Also at PAX East was two girls dressed in the video game inspired dresses from an episode of Checkpoint that we did about fashion. There was the piranha plant dress and the portal dress.
Yes, the portal bubble.
And there's actually, and this is my fault, there's actually another girl who did the piranha plant dress at another con, and she sent me pictures, and I was like, I'm going to put these up on the Loading Ready Run Facebook page, and then I forgot.
But there's also, apparently, because I made a big deal about how PAX East was the first time we'd had Loading Ready Run cosplay, because he was there as Canada Man and these girls were there in the dresses. And someone in the forums called me out because he was like, hey, no, because I saw you at last PAX East, and I was dressed like Alex.
Is that like more than one time? Because like 1,000,000 years ago at a convention, a girl was dressed as me.
So this is the thing, though.
It's very disorienting.
I thought he was winding me up because he was wearing like jeans and a black T-shirt and had a hat kind of like yours and glasses and was like, "Hey Graham, how's it going? I love Loading Ready Run." I'm like, "Oh, cool, that's awesome." He's like, "Yeah, I'm dressed like Alex." And I'm like, "Haha, right."
Only he really was.
I thought he was just himself and was like, "I dress like Alex, lol." But no, he apparently was actually cosplaying as you.
And another time I saw a photo of a young gentleman who was dressed as me from Daily Draw with the crowbar.
That's true. Yeah.
And the goggles and gloves. It was amazing.
I'd forgotten about that.
It's like unbelievably flattering.
So yes, is the short answer.
Nice. I also have a
how boring would that be if it was like, has anyone ever cosplayed as you and any of your characters? Yes. Next question. Next question. No stories for you. Sorry, we have a time limit.
Yeah. No worries. I'm just also wondering, are any of you by any chance nerd fighters? If you know what that means.
Nerd fighters.
Just from a group of, two brothers on YouTube that have had this huge following for the past few years.
I'm guessing no, considering it must have been like...
A couple people are throwing up some hand signals.
Which I'm sure means something.
I recognize them.
You are. All right.
Yeah, that's over there.
Okay.
And,
is that a sex thing?
Yeah. And if it is, can I join?
All right, fill me in.
Does this require the same amount of fandom as Homestuck does? Okay, in that case, I'm interested.
Guys, do you remember Hank Green from a
I was going to say,
yes.
That's one of the Vlog brothers who created the
okay.
No. Right, okay, cool. Yes. We like Hank. I haven't seen that. I'm sorry.
All right, that's all, thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you. Oh, God. I'm so busy making stuff.
I'm reasonably certain you can ask us a question on any given day.
I can, but the story won't be as interesting.
Everybody look at the man at the microphone and laugh at him because I destroyed him at Magic today.
I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so through the power of Twitter, I know that you guys are playing D&D, going through the Elemental Horrors, whatever it's called.
Temple of Elemental Evil.
Temple of Elemental Evil.
And apparently Jer is trying extremely hard to keep you all alive.
Oh yeah.
What is the goofiest thing off the top of your head that has happened?
Oh my god. So my character found this bottle of... my character...
God damn your character.
My character is awesome. He's great. He's a very powerful, like, I'm playing the sorcerer class because we're doing D&D next, and he's a very charismatic person, which I assume is keeping him alive because he's also the world's most obnoxious person. And so he found a bottle of unguent that is used to summon earth elementals.
Nope.
And then decided what he would do would make the rest of the party smell better because they're, killing orcs and ghouls in a dungeon. And so he's going behind the other characters and pouring earth elemental summoning unguent on them while reading a book, the earth elemental summoning book, which we stole from a boss, which he has dubbed, what is he dubbed again? Graham?
What, the book?
Yeah.
Your granite friend who's fun to be with.
Yes, your So he keeps reading Your Granite Friend Who's Fun to Be With, and he...
About half you with the hitchhiker reference, good job.
Yeah, he has decided that he is almost certain he can summon his own earth elemental, sacrificing a ham sandwich, and only...
In place of children.
In place of children. Ham sandwich. If things go bad, also probably a halfling, although he hasn't told the halfling in the party that yet.
Kathleen, what is your character's intelligence score?
It's super high.
High enough to know this is a bad idea.
What about his wisdom?
Well, super low.
There we go.
It's like 9. Yeah, so he's a great guy. His name is Pell.
My favorite thing that's happened so far that is it's an artifact of the old. When I say artifact, I don't mean like an artifact, like a quirk of the old adventures. We found some ghouls. They were in a ghoul nest, and then we went through, and there were some tunnels. And we were going through the tunnels, and we got to a fork, and it was Jared, who's the DM, is like right or left. And we're like, and James said right is right.
Right is right.
Always, keep to one direction. So we're like, all right, we turn right. And he's like, okay, after about 40 feet, you get to another fork, right or left? Right. We keep going. And then Paul, who's playing a dwarf, we're running this in D&D Next, the playtest of the new thing. And Paul's character, a dwarf, has this thing called stone cunning, which means that when he's underground, he has perfect directional sense. He knows where he is, he knows how he got there, he knows how to find his way out. And Paul sort of idly brings this up, and Jared's like, oh, right. Okay, you guys find your way back out. And we're like, what? We want to keep going. He's like, no, because you don't, because it says if they haven't found their way to this place by so many number of rounds, they are lost forever. It's just like you go through the tunnels. After a couple rounds, you're gone. What? What do you mean we're gone? You're gone. You're lost. Well, we can't. No, you're lost. Roll new characters. So Jared was like, "Oh, you just turn around. Just go. Go."
Right, Jared. I don't. It's kind of weird to talk about my own DMing moments, but like they walked through a secret door.
I love this.
They walked through a secret door.
Love this.
They cleared. Basically, they'd been going through this complex where there were a bunch of guys, and all the guys were scared of the boss monsters on the other side of the secret door. So no one bugged them ever. They were just left alone. So they went in, they fought all the minions, and I think they left for a little bit, and then came back, went through the secret door. So the guys on the other side of the secret door were 2 ogres who were not expecting anyone to come through the secret door because no one ever bugs them. So they're playing cards, and they
giant cards.
And they look up from their card game. And they're like, what? And one of them goes, who sent you? And the party looks around, they point to the other ogre, they're like, he sent us. And so, I'm like, looking at the situation, I'm like, these ogres are pretty intensely into this game, and there is, there are gold pieces that I've already described on the table on the line. So, okay, the ogre turns to him and says, well, whatever he's paying you, I will pay you double.
So we go, okay, and we start attacking the ogre that we said had originally hired us to be there.
Of course, his buddy helped.
And the other ogre then helped because he was upset that he thought the other ogre had brought in little tiny people to attack him. And then halfway through the fight, the first ogre was like, okay, I know I didn't pay you, and you know I didn't pay you, but now he is paying you, so I will pay you more than he is paying you. And so the other ogre had taken some damage from the first ogre at that point, so us and the first ogre killed the second ogre. And then the first ogre is like, oh shit.
He felt really terrible. He was kind of escalated.
It just caught up in the moment, he killed him and then was like, I'll get my coat. And just left. It was like, I should not be here when this is found. It was amazing. Oh god, that's an old one. I wasn't even there for that game. The Beakless Bird? That was you guys.
It was a critical miss in a build campaign where he'd
because the crows had 3 attacks?
Yeah, he instigated critical hit or critical miss charts on us, and we were all really against it because we all rolled ones a lot. And he'd been forcing us to do these weird percentile rolls every time we had a critical miss, and like terrible things happened. Like we would kill each other. But yeah, one game, like in that same game where something terrible had already happened, he forced it down our throats. Yeah, we got attacked by a crow or a vulture or something like that that had 3 attacks, and it tried claw, peck. And he got a critical miss on the peck, and we're like, dude, you have to roll on the critical chart. So he rolled drop weapon.
Drop weapon.
So obviously the bird flew away, and it would just show up at various times. We don't know how it got nutrition.
It just kept following the party around. Yeah. And so I came in partway through that, and they're like, oh, someone's like, I look out of the window, and Bill's like, there's nothing there. James is like, really? There's nothing outside? Bill's like, all right, beakless bird flies by. And the other 4 guys fall about laughing, and I'm like, I have no idea.
It's like, don't even worry about it.
I should mention the reason that we're playing Temple is because many of us met playing Temple of Unlimited People.
Yep.
That was not met necessarily, but it's how the bonds within our peer group formed. So it seemed appropriate to revisit it.
And side question, what are you guys playing?
Oh wow.
As
like in the campaign?
Yes.
I am a human cleric. My name is Steve.
Well, I wasn't. What was I? I don't remember anymore.
Dwarf fighter.
I was a dwarf fighter.
You and Paul were the dwarf fighters, Brotor and Brodash.
Yeah, that's
right. You would dare each other to drink random potions.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome.
And then Brodash thought it would be a good idea to go fight a giant snake. And we found him later. We found the snake, too.
Yeah.
They were both embedded several inches on the walls on either side of the room.
I'm GMing.
I am playing the world's greatest character, Pell, the city elf sorcerer.
Tally.
Halfling rogue. Kind of cliche, but very fun. I hurt people very badly in the kneecaps.
Cam was briefly in our game as a what now? A human something?
I was playing a human fighter named Blaine.
Human fighter, right?
Yeah. Ashley, do you remember the name of
it? Oh, Ashley was an NPC one game.
Sir... I don't remember.
You like beamed in with a bunch of Your character was a dick, by the way. He teleports into the temple and is like, I've been sent here to assess if there's any real danger. And we're like, oh, fucking course there's danger. Look at all the people we've killed.
Like, yeah, but it's all dead.
How do I know? How do I know they weren't dead when you got here? They're freshly dead. We literally just finished killing them when you got here. Well, I don't know.
I have 3 little scholarly guys who come around behind me and take notes on everything. Nice. And he was Sir Zeiss was a warlock.
Right.
And he has now gone back to the city.
And then Paul also plays a dwarven fighter.
And just a human fighter. And Brad made a brief appearance as the NPC Elmo, who anyone who's played Temple of Elemental Evil will know is very important, especially to the sequel, and he is dead.
Oh.
So yeah.
Whoops.
Awesome.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, thanks, Ian.
Come grab your beach ball.
I feel bad for Brad.
Next.
So I've watched Desert Bus the past few years, and each year it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Do you think there's any limit to how big it'll get, aside from your sanity?
Bigger in what terms?
More money raised, more people calling in, bigger prizes, bigger bids.
In terms of money, I'm pretty interested this year. So there's us and there's a Merrier Marathon. And they're the second biggest online marathon charity drive that exists. And this year they made exactly the same amount they did last year. And that's the first year that either one of us has ever not just exceeded their last year total by a significant margin. So I'm curious to see if that actually translates over to us. To be honest, if this year we make what we made last year, I'll still be completely blown out of the water. You're talking to a guy who still can't believe the first year's total, sorry. In terms of guest callers, prizes, I think so, yeah. I think we always want to make it better for you guys.
Yeah, we'll be interested to see what happens, because as Kathleen pointed out, it was a good theory that a big thing has happened between last year's Desert Bus and this year's, which is that Kickstarter has exploded. Yeah. And people might have less disposable income lying around. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's a legitimate theory, but we have no idea.
But we've got some, I don't know, did you cover this when I was not here, about some of the cool stuff we're doing with Desert Bus this year?
We didn't talk about it at all. We talked about the date and the name.
And that's it.
Well, because can we do the driver's thing?
Didn't we decide to hold off on that?
What drivers? I don't even,
Oh,
let's not, since we're not all on the same page, let's not. I have no idea what that is.
That changes to the drivers?
I honestly don't recall what specifically that is. What? Hands. We didn't practice these hand signals beforehand.
There you go.
Here.
Stop.
That was on purpose.
Let's move on. Moving on.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks. Thank you. Nice shirt.
Hey, thanks. I forgot my question.
I said that to someone on the show floor, and I don't think they realized
who you were.
Yeah,
which
is
is
fun
fun doing that.
I know. It's just like, hey, nice shirt. And they're like, thanks, man. Oh, hey, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm like, nice. Yeah. No, I like that. Yeah. I think it's great.
So, I've been with Jer and Matt going off to school and everything. Where do you guys see the future Loading Ready Run going exactly? Staying together for a long time still? Because I love what you guys have been doing, and I hope it stays together for a long time.
Going into space.
Yeah, Mars. Yeah.
I'll go for that. That's viable.
Well, the thing is, we all have mutual custody of the uncut, uncommon foil sheet from last year's Desert Bus. So we had these foil sheets up for auction, and what it was this one, we had a common, uncommon, and rare. This was the uncommon, this was a sheet of uncommons in foil from the Magic expansion Innistrad. We auctioned off, and the auction winner won it, and then said, okay, you guys get it framed, put it up in your office, and at such time that Loading Ready Run is no longer a thing, I will come and collect it. So now we have to stay together. Obviously, as you can tell, we hate each other bitterly. This barely contained
That's why I moved in with Graham, so I could have better stabbing access.
Yeah. Mutually assured destruction.
I actually wasn't sure how to tell you, but I'm taking my 12th of the sheet with me. I'm taking a row right out of the middle. It's just going to be framed in my
you guys think that's the actual sheet that's still in there.
We've done the Mr. Bean.
He's yeah, I proxied the whole thing and foiled it.
To be serious, we have no plans of quitting.
That's awesome.
You guys are stuck with us for a while, I think.
Glad to hear it.
I'm moving to a new city, but I'm not moving that far away, and my family is still in Victoria, so it's likely that I will be back at least once a month, and my goal is to actually be on set shooting that month, or that week every month that I return to Victoria.
Apart from anything else, we have no other skills. I mean, okay, that's not strictly true, but it's like I don't know what to do with free time anymore. Like I'm often like, oh my god, I have no free time. I don't get to play video games. But if I wasn't doing this, I'd be like, I want to do stuff, and then I would get bored and antsy, and I would make videos anyway. So I may as well keep doing this, because otherwise, what the hell else am I going to do?
Oh yeah, I had like an afternoon off the other week, and I was like,
it's weird, right?
what do I do?
What do people do with time?
I literally didn't know what to do with myself, so I had a nap.
Oh my god, I played a video game. I played Sleeping Dogs. It's fun. You should play it. It's good. I'm like 4 hours in and I'm punching people and it's kick-ass. They haven't introduced guns yet. It's just really cool kung fu punching. Sweet, yeah. Next question.
Hi. So even though that I'm from Vancouver, this is actually my first time seeing you guys live. So
awesome.
Hi there.
Hello.
Woo!
Vancouverites represent apparently.
Whoa, wow, that's a lot of you.
Nice.
Now, take this as you will, but I'm too young to remember the 90s. How does that make you feel?
Apparently to remember the 90s.
Well, I mean, you have to remember a little bit of them, otherwise you'd be 12.
Dude, the 90s were more than 20 years ago now.
Yeah.
Isn't that horrible?
What did you just say?
Matthew Wiggins.
So what year were you born?
97?
That can't no, the 90s started 20 years ago. It's 2012.
To be honest with you,
12 years ago were the 90s.
I actually think that's to be fair, I think that's super awesome. Now, when you said when you were born, that startled me because I graduated elementary school in '97. But I was walking. I'm sorry, Cam. Sorry, Cam is slowly just turning inwards and crying. Yeah, weeping softly into his green mana ball. I was walking downtown the other day, going to a shoot, and some guy stopped me, and he was like, he looked like an adult. He was standing outside a pizza joint, dressed as like a London punk. He was, like denim and studs and leather, and he was smoking, and he's like, "Hey, you're Graham for LoadingReadyRun." Like, yeah, and he's like, "Oh, sweet, I've watched you for," well, like, what did he say? Like, "I've watched you for like 6 or 7 years." And I'm like, "Whoa, that's really cool." He's like, yeah, I just turned 18. And I'm like,
I believe,
holy
crap. We've had at least one, like, "I've watched you since I was in elementary school," from an adult.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's cool, it's just weird, right? Yeah. This is the thing, we are strange, because the vast majority of us met in high school, which, as you may have inferred, is some time ago, and we are still friends. We still hang out on a regular basis. Apparently, that's not common.
No, it's not.
All your high school friends will not be your friends.
And
it's also not the best time of your life.
Oh my God, no.
That's a pile of BS.
Through some bizarre vote rigging, I'm sure, I was valedictorian in my graduating class, and myself and our co-valedictorian, our graduation speech is, we were like, I don't know how the teachers took this, but we were like, "Please God, don't be that friend of your mother's who is like, my years in high school were the best years of my life," because
all downhill from there.
Oh my God, can you imagine? Those of you who are beyond high school, can you imagine if that was the best it got? Holy crap. Right? So yeah, anyway, that was a weird digression, but it's always startling when you're like, oh yeah, I'm not as young as I think, because we are all in a peer group and we have known each other for years, and it seems, because we fuck around all day and make videos, and it seems like we're sort of still you know,
early 20s.
Yeah, early 20s.
I'm 30.
Yeah, and Alex is 30, and so it's startling to sort of register that, but it's not wrong or bad, and frankly, I mean, the fact that we can still be entertaining and relevant to people who are younger than us, I think is pretty good. At least it's.
I'll drink to that.
Dude, let's not be too generous. The fact that we can be entertaining and relevant to ourselves after this long is in itself an achievement.
That's all we've ever tried to do.
Yeah.
Maybe we're all really immature.
Just a bit.
I think it's cool. And the video that I was talking about last week.
Alex, I was really immature. Alex made an awkward fart noise. The other
He's been
day,
making them all night. You might have noticed.
I know. The other day I texted him and it was something about like the mail keys or something. I was like, I need to get your old mail key because the landlord has a new one or something. And his response text was awkward fart.wave.
That's a lot of fun. It's just like, you know, you write a file name and send that as like a response to something.
Sorry, Kathleen, go ahead.
But the video where you'll see online, I guess, a couple weeks, is the one I was talking about, just like a really short back and forth script. I wrote it about a teenage girl because I was thinking about Labyrinth, and I was like, oh man, I remember watching that movie when I was like a kid because it came out in 1986.
Being Scarred for Life by David Bowie's Package.
I didn't know that. I did not. When I was a kid and I watched that movie in like, you know, the 90s, there's two things I did not notice. One, that David Bowie is wearing like a pumpkin down his tights. And two, that Jennifer Connelly has enormous titties. They are just huge for somebody who's supposed to be a teenager.
Yeah, when you're a kid watching
other two
Labyrinth,
pumpkins
you're like, holy shit, Muppets.
Yeah.
Right? And then you're older and you're like, Jesus. How didn't I notice that when I was a kid? Because you don't care.
Yeah, something for everyone in that movie. But yeah, so I was writing that, I was thinking about that, and sort of like a movie, and then I was like, man, okay, well, how old would somebody like in their second year of high school be? And they were like, oh, they'd be born in 1995. They never would have seen that movie when they were a kid because it wasn't like the kind of movie it's like 10 years old, it's on TV kind of thing.
Speaking of which, if you haven't seen it, you should probably go watch it.
You should check out Labyrinth.
Probably tonight.
Yeah.
Also, the work of John Hughes.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is made a reference to recently.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, let's not start that. Let's not start the movies the people in their late 20s think that you should see.
Yeah.
We'll be here even longer.
All right.
Thanks.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
So what some of us do in our free time is watch strange movies, videos that people put online. It's actually quite entertaining. Well, first of all, thanks for all the videos. A lot of, how I found it was through Shamus Young talking about Desert Bus. Watched that 2 years now. Last year I saw you guys at PAX here. I said, okay, that was fun videos, let's watch it. Been watching it for a solid year now. So, thanks very much. And then my question was, you talked about how you decided Desert Bus was the worst, greatest game ever for doing as a torture for yourself. I was curious, how did you first discover Desert Bus, the game?
That was Paul.
Yep.
Paul found it. We're fans of Penn and Teller, and Paul was doing a lot of looking for like Penn and Teller's shows or any media relating to Penn and Teller that he had yet to consume. And Jer, help me out here.
I would love to tell you the actual site that he got it from because he found it
he found it linked from waxy.org.
There you go. Okay, so he found it linked from Waxy. It was originally put online by a guy named Frank Cifaldi, who runs a website called Lost Levels, and they are Lost Levels, as I understand it, is basically a group of people who pool money to buy rare video game prototypes and unreleased stuff, and then dump it or rip it or whatever and release it for free, or basically for people to enjoy who haven't seen it.
And so this was because the Desert Bus itself was a mini game on Penn and Teller's Smoke and Mirrors for the Sega CD, which was never released, but almost gold review copies were sent out.
actual retail copies were sent out.
Oh wow!
There were window displays that had the game in jewel cases. Like they were meant to be just for display purposes. So they're like jewel cases to put in the window, but for some reason they actually had the disc in them too. Like apparently there are labeled discs of this that were sent to retail with UPC codes that exist somewhere.
Oh my God, we need one.
Yes, we do.
Because this is the thing. The version we have is a ROM that you just burn onto a CD. Because the Sega CD was around before there was CD burners. There's the 15-year-old gun. People didn't have CD burners, and so there was no copy protection. You could just burn a disc and put it in. And
yeah, you just run it. How is our Sega CD doing?
That's fine.
That's good.
We have a backup.
We don't have a.
We haven't tested the backup, but we have a backup. I never got that.
Oh. Well, thank you.
All right.
So yeah, so Paul found it and thought we should do something funny with it.
We did.
Good.
Yeah, that funny thing turned out to raise $800,000.
And if you're interested in like rare video games and prototypes and whatnot, check out thelostlevels.org and you know, make a donation or whatever, because they are really cool people.
Cool.
Big time.
Hey.
So, I know you're supposed to be A'ing our Qs, but earlier you said you were going to Q our A's. Is that still open?
Yep.
Come on out.
All right. So, my A that I want you to Q is, gosh, I've always thought about that, but it would cost way too much money.
What was the A again? One more time, the A is, I've always thought about that, but it would cost way too much money.
Getting into vintage.
Not personal things you thought about, but as Loading Ready Run.
I really want to get a full butt tattoo of my own butt, but it just costs way too much money.
I'm so confused. What's going on?
It's like Jeopardy. Coming up with amusing things.
Okay, wait. What question is our answer? To what question is our answer? I've always thought about it, but it would cost way too much money.
I got a 3-word answer here. CNC fetish play.
Sorry.
CNC.
Like the rapid prototyping machine?
Yes.
Like what?
Or the music factory?
No, the rapid prototyping.
Fetish play with a rapid prototyping.
Yeah. It's the danger element. You get inside the cabinet, and it moves very close to you.
Weird.
And God help you if the program crashes. Have you ever seen a CNC machine crash? Because it's computer controlled, the arm just tries to move through the workpiece. And it's just like, nope.
I was thinking more along the lines of, Commander's really cool, wouldn't it be cool if we all got into vintage?
I'm reasonably certain Alex made that joke about a minute and a half
ago. He did not answer the formal question.
Yeah, I totally did. He said that answer exactly just before he got onto his whole CNC video.
I was completely overridden in my mind.
You big jerk.
Graham? I have an extensive plan. If I ever win like the bonkers lottery, like
as opposed to the regular lottery.
Yeah. Like regular. When I say like regular lottery, right? That's like the 649, like $4 million.
$2 million.
Like that's a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Right. That's like just do fun stuff for the rest of my life. Awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
But you're talking about like 50 million.
But I'm talking like the Lotto Max or whatever. That's like 50 million. Let's fuck shit up money.
Yeah.
And
I do finally get that full butt tattoo of my own butt.
I have a delineated series of pranks.
Oh yeah. I think we've talked about this numerous times.
Yeah, and the trick is I've planned it out because for subsequent pranks I need help. So I need to I need to prank James first because I need his help for the other people's pranks.
Yeah.
And I've worked it all out, but I can't ruin it, or else someone will just see, they'll see it and they'll be like, oh, well, it's okay, so Grandma won the lottery.
Can you at least... Matt's is so funny, though.
No, you can't. No. It could happen. One day it could happen.
It's because
I'm pretty sure I've been told.
The chances, I don't think so. Okay.
No, you haven't.
Bill, whenever Bill saw us buy a lottery ticket, he always delighted in telling us, you know, you have more of a chance of being struck by lightning than winning the lottery. But that's not why you play the lottery, obviously. However, the comedy that would occur if this ever happened is too important to ruin by telling you, because your reaction would be that much reduced. So I can't in all good conscience tell you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I would not hold it against you. I'm reasonably certain that I have actually been told.
I can tell you Kathleen's. It's less exciting because you're not driving your car.
Okay.
But because she still has her car, which is a Honda Civic, but it's off the road right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so the plan was to steal it during the night and pay an auto detail to work overnight and spray paint it pink, thereby making it the Honda Cervix.
Which is James' long-standing nickname for my car.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Probably with like a
I want like uterus pinstripe.
like a Gran Turismo style racing decal on the side, but it's like cervix. and then deliver it back. And then, of course, when she gets up in the morning and goes to the car, and then we're all hiding with cameras.
Yeah.
And
It'd be good times.
falls about laughing, and so forth.
All right.
Kickstart it!
Kickstart, Graham pranks the crew. Right?
Yeah.
I was actually fishing for what would be your dream LoadingReadyRun project if money was no object.
A real moon base.
Yeah, a real moon base actually on the moon. Deal done.
Like I'd like to do a second season of Daily Drop. That's not like a dream project. That's just something that we want to do but can't right now because
No, Graham, you could do the Daily Drop, only you'd like drop the White House.
I don't think.
Or like the president.
The Mars Curiosity rover.
They dropped it. It worked
Actually, we would like to do it too.
If we had the actual moon base and
It'd be the most boring episode of Daily Drop ever. It would, because it's high speeds, it would very slowly come to a complete and safe landing.
And it would be 12 hours of fascinating viewing.
delayed by 14 minutes.
Delayed by 14 minutes.
Then you have to bring out the crowbar.
The crowbar in this case being a series of nuclear weapons.
All right. In case anyone had any ideas of jumping up to the line, Candleman's going to be the end of the line for questions.
So,
but I don't know. I mean, we'd probably like to do. I don't know.
Just stick with the moon base.
Movie someday. I don't know. Maybe.
High budget feature length
Sure.
about butts.
About butts.
Not
Butts.
porn, but just like actual butts.
Butts and illustrated history.
Thank you.
Narrated by David Attenborough.
And now we know the whole story.
All right, I'd just like to say one of the greatest things that I've ever discovered was when I found the PA plugin on XBMC and was able to watch Checkpoint on the big screen at home, which was just awesome.
Awesome.
That's one of the reasons I want to get XBMC.
Yeah, and so I've got a question for you, Graham. What's your favorite episode of MST3K?
Oh my God.
You've been asked this question like a million times.
I still don't have a solid. Okay, I'll give you. I'll have to give you my short list because I do not have a favorite. Okay. So
you.
Well, that's the movie. That's not technically an episode, man. Mitchell. Mitchell. Oh God. The Final Sacrifice. Rathdower. Which is a Canadian movie, apparently.
Alberta.
I'm sorry. And probably, if I'm going to narrow it down to 3, it's probably got to be those 2 and Space Mutiny.
Awesome.
With starring Rick Hartslab, Stud Beef Pile, Gristle McThornbody, and Chunk Deadlift.
No love for Torgo.
All right, and for Matt, I just have to ask, what did you drink tonight?
Everything.
And
there is no liquor left in the city of Seattle.
They had magic-themed drinks.
Yeah, It was 2 of the Hoppy Bitch beer, which the Showbox just has on tap. 1 of the whatever the Unstable Concoction is what it was called, and it was the Isn't themed shot. And then 2 of the Fist of Righteousness, I believe it was called, which is the Boros themed shot.
Nice.
Yeah, I did in fact get Fist.
And you kept
it was glorious.
She put it in my pocket.
That quart of paint thinner.
Well, there was that, but I didn't think I'd bring it up.
We will in a minute.
One last question. Yeah. This one's for Catherine. What's your greatest fear about cats?
Fear about cats?
Is that one day there won't be any.
My greatest fear about my cats is because I am a sort of a negative person. I always go to like worst case scenario, and I'm always like, my cats are going to die suddenly when I am annoyed at them because they've been pestering me all day while I'm at work or while I'm away on vacation, and they won't know that I love them so much. And I always think about that when I leave. And when we're at Disneyland in June for Graham's birthday, Alex phoned me and he's like, Annika's really sick and he needs to go to the vet. And I was like, it's coming true. And that was horrible. So yeah, my greatest.
He's fine.
I got covered in cat poop, but I saved it.
$2,500 vet visit later, Annika is fine. And now we apply ear goop to him twice daily.
Yeah, he has a hyperthyroid condition. Just the disease I've always wanted, damn it. My cat gets it. But my cats, no, but the thing is I have this very special breed of cats that they will live forever, but so I'm always just concerned that they might not, though.
Thank you very much.
And also the episode Cave Dwellers, only because of the line, "Who is this muscled stranger with pecs like melons and knees of fringe?"
Fantastico.
Cave Dweller. Also known as Ator the Flying Eagle. What's up?
So, I do have a question. It does not necessarily pertain to your past, but more what you're currently living in. Can you please tell me about your level of outrage towards the theft from St. Louis de Blandford of the maple syrup? The copious amounts of maple syrup that got stolen just this past Friday.
How are we not aware of this?
I don't know.
We were here. Wait, by past Friday you mean yesterday?
Yes, just this past Friday.
Let me look this up.
I just want to note that we as Canadians get all of our maple syrup basically from like Quebec and Ontario, so the theft of maple syrup from, did you say St. Louis?
No.
What's $30 million of maple syrup look like?
It's St. Louis de Blandford, Quebec.
Oh, okay. Deep outrage. Stop it.
200 years ago.
This is about how we burned down your White House.
We defended our land. We stood side by side. And won the fight for Canada. Learn more about the War of 1812. Visit 1812.
I think you should play the Angry Worms version of the War of 1812.
Yes.
And it appears the iconic pancake topping is popular with thieves as well. Police in Quebec are investigating.
Oh my gosh, she's got such a regional accent.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Investigating after a major supply of the sticky stuff went missing from a warehouse northeast of Montreal. Louise Martin has all of those details. What happened, Louise?
Sticky-fingered thieves, for sure. This is a huge haul of maple syrup that has gone missing and effectively stolen, worth up to some $30 million, according to officials. So we'll show you a bit whereabouts this all took place. It's a region in Quebec, 60 kilometers northeast of Montreal, right here. This is where the warehouse is. We'll show you an image of the outside. You can see we're looking into how this indeed happened. This all came to light life because they were
That is
having
quintessential Canadian crime right there.
How'd they get it all over that hole?
I don't know.
The large number of the barrels it used to store maple syrup were empty.
Graham,
so
you
when it
did just say you
transferred
can't
maple
tell
syrup
Matt
into
what his
something
prank
else.
is.
It has about 3.4 million liters of bulk maple syrup, and it's part of the Federation of Maple Syrup Producers Global Strategic Reserve of as they say, it's really hard to tell at this point. They effectively have to weigh each and every barrel to see how much of the maple syrup.
We were just laughing about how the RCMP mustered all they could to send that one police car out
Global strategic
Yeah. This is federal strategic
research. Global strategic. Global. Yes.
Wow, we have to get home.
Yeah, we really do.
So they're going to need to muster the troops.
Her exact wording was
Are we done?
the Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers.
Wow. Wow. I appreciate you bringing this to our attention.
I felt it my duty.
We have to get home immediately.
Yeah.
First off, I'm on it, don't worry.
And what the hell are you gonna do about it, Canada man?
2 squad cars.
I like it.
This question might not be answerable, so I have a backup either way. There was the slight leak during the Make a Strip. Would you guys be able to go in depth on that? by any chance?
1 second. Just briefly. Sorry. I just want. It was not the National Strategic Reserve. It was the global. Global Strategic Reserve maple syrup.
Of the sticky liquid, not the. God bless CBC. All right, enough of the syrup story.
Feed them!
Yeah, we need to do like a live feed dump.
I think we just did.
Right, so you were mentioning that during the Penny Arcade Make a Strip Q&A, Tycho managed to leak something that wasn't necessarily meant to be announced yet. So yeah, as you noticed, it wasn't part of a PowerPoint presentation because we weren't really going to go into it. And we're not really going to go into it a lot, but yes, you may have seen through the Penny Arcade Kickstarter and stuff that the 4th season of Penny Arcade the series is in fact going to be a reality show called Strip Search, which it basically amounts to America's Next Top Webcomic, I guess you could say. They're going to bring 12 webcomic hopefuls from around the country to Seattle, put them all in a house. They're going to be eliminated one after another, and the winner gets a whole ton of cash and gets a 1-year contract at Penny Arcade, which is pretty amazing. And we are producing that series.
Yeah. And that's all we can say.
And I know normally Kathleen tells a joke, but I have a special request. Could you choose which of you can tell the best version of the Aristocrats?
Oh, God. Do it! Just pick someone.
If not, completely fine.
Let's go down the line. 1 word at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Six-headed professor?
At a time. The question was, can you choose?
No. Let's just do 6-headed professor. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Once.
Oh no.
There.
Was.
A.
God, you've already failed at this.
Family.
This is why we don't let anybody ask Laura questions. What? I didn't even hear it. I was waiting for Matt.
Once there was a family who.
Exploded. Over.
And.
Yes.
Throbbingly.
Marinated.
There.
The Aristocrats. It needs to scan. You can't just say words.
It did scan. It did scan.
What? Over and wait.
Over.
Once there was a family who exploded over and they're throbbing. No.
Once there was a family who exploded over and throbbingly marinated.
Exploded over what? You're missing.
You were supposed to provide that, Brad.
No. I said exploded. And then over and throbbingly
marinated. It still scans.
The aristocrats.
All right, we're done. Last thing we have for you is Monday's episode of Unskippable. We are out of the dark depths of PS2 month. We are back to current games. Things are not actually better. So let me show you the first part of a two-part for The Witcher 2: Assassin of Kings.
All right, kid, don't flinch.
There's got to be an easier way to make fruit salad.
That was pretty good, but next time fire all 4 arrows at once.
And we used watermelons.
Your acrobats are not impressing me, kid.
The barrier to entry for comedians in these times was very low.
Okay, but that was pretty fun.
That was pretty fun.
Letting farts on fire is pretty much timeless.
Yeah. See, there are international waters where fart humor is allowed, but on dry land it's completely outlawed.
Similarly, most civilized nations have outlawed twin boxing.
Oh, I know they're meant to be tough, but bare feet on the deck of a ship? So many splinters.
Oh wow, it's their long-lost triplet, here for a surprise reunion. Ew.
Holy crap, he's got the T-virus.
The boat sails away, and there's just like a really faint umbrella logo on the back.
I don't know what's in that file, but it made everything go into bullet time.
How awkward would it be if that hadn't broken? He has to like sheepishly go and retrieve it.
Just tink, tink, tink. Oh, one sec, guys. I just need to okay, hang on.
Good thing that guy wasn't a D&D wizard. Otherwise, he'd have to go home and memorize that spell. All I memorized for today was 3 copies of Featherfall. I thought this was going to be a different kind of trick.
Having landed the last blow, that guy won. The real tragedy here is the guy who threw that didn't preface it by saying, "Everybody freeze!"
I should go back and watch Batman and Robin to get some really good pointers on freeze-related trends. I was kind of hoping the 2 jesters would also be able to stop the freeze magic just by farting fire at it.
Right, ice does that. See, that's awesome, except when you're on the boat.
I've watched a lot of Bill Nye the Science Guy and Beakman's World, and I'm pretty sure they never put a full boat into liquid nitrogen. You should. Okay, the boat was moving, but still, is that guy harder to hit than a melon?
It looks kind of like a melon. Use that. Oh, that's the Assassin's College football training coming into play there.
This guy doesn't know how to play an archer. He should be backing away as he's shooting. And see, that's what happens. When you put all your points into archery, you're vulnerable in close combat.
Yeah, see, these guys are the ones that are screwing up. They're the close combat guys. I mean, sure, they explode nicely, but that's not helpful. So if the king lives through this, which I doubt, he should really invest in fighters of the caliber of his wizard and archer, because really I feel like it's the fighters that shat the bed here today. All right, so now you have a head. So there's that.
All right, now why did I do that?
Oh, chilly. Meanwhile, the other boat is like, should we check on them?
I just don't know.
So if you mix foul sorcery and witchcraft, you get a witcher. If you mix foul sorcery, witchcraft, and paprika, I'm pretty sure you get a deviled egg. But it's still delicious.
That's fair enough, actually. It's probably wise to stay anonymous when you're talking shit about witchers.
Okay, so either my vision's really cloudy or I've just regained consciousness while falling from a plane.
The Nilfgaard. They used to be just the Nilfgaard, but then they got a promotion and they got an extra A.
You know it's a fantasy world when they have the double A. Well, that or in Scandinavia.
So, a fantasy world.
Yes. Ghettos? Oh, I would not want to meet a disadvantaged inner city dwarf.
Basketball to get out of the ghetto either.
Ooh, she is really, really piercing. Whoa. Oh, it's right in my ears.
Yeah, he was an amateur monster slayer for a while, but then he turned pro. So for a while he wasn't able to participate in the monster slaying Olympics, but then they opened it up.
Lady, we're trying to lay down a track here. All right, we're going to come back next week when there's less.
We can only hope, anyway.
It's like they follow up that badass section of the assassin with this incredibly dull action section. There we go. I already made that joke. All right. Good, good. Way to stay consistent, me.
So that concludes the Q&A section, but we still have all these beach balls left. So if you want one, come up and get one. I don't think there's enough for anyone or for everyone.
Hey,
please come grab one.
Come and say hi to us at our table in Bandland tomorrow. We will be there tomorrow. We have a table in Bandland where we're at tomorrow. We have t-shirts, DVDs, and hey, most importantly, thank you all for coming. We really, really appreciate that you take time out of your evening to come and hang out with us, and thank you for watching our stuff.
Thanks, guys.
So, thanks, everybody.